We got the end.
Let's get it today, guys. Happy fucking Saturday, everybody.
Happy Saturday, man.
We got the finals popping.
We have.
Top 5. Who will thrive?
All right, everyone. So we got our final 5 here today with us after 2 crazy days of hundreds of leads, now standing on top of 5 contracts, really showing who is going to take home the belt today. We have Olivia leading with 2 contracts signed as of these last 2 days, with everyone else trailing with 1, but I think it's going to still be pretty damn close. So get ready to see us implement some new leads from the newly sponsor. It's been a lot of great success from his PPC campaigns, as well as the inbound cold calling and other varieties of data. I would love to have Newly quickly talk about what it is that they provided here for this competition, because as you guys can see, there's been a lot of great follow-up. There's been a lot of great appointment setting, and obviously there's been a lot of good contracts in just 72 hours. And this is the same kind of momentum you guys could see when you are getting leads with Newly. So Nelson, do you want to talk about that really quick?
Yeah, man, I definitely appreciate it. I think if I had to make real numbers out of this, I think we're over 50 offers made. We're probably over 20 contracts sent out. I think probably more 25-ish with the 5.
Gordon.
And
hey, happy Saturday. This is Rita. I'm giving you a call about.
Rita's got a lead right now.
He started.
You guys, it's so funny because there's always a mix, right? Inbound, outbound, and I know Joey loves the conversation, hates it. A lot of these leads that we sprinkled in here are outbound leads that we reached out to. We see if these people are interested in selling, and that's where actually I think a lot of this stuff is coming from. And then we put a lot of inbound in there as well. I think the thing is with us, we can control the pickup rate a little bit better on the outbound because we know the person, we talk to the person, we know who we're attacking. We're outbound, you know, you could have filled out the thing for your grandmother who can't talk or whatever the case, right? It's only so much we can control, but nevertheless, that's what we're providing. Inbound, outbound leads. We got a great pickup rate. We've got a great amount of follow-up to do. And I wouldn't be surprised, like I was saying yesterday, if we following the next week and a half, 2 weeks with contracts out, I think I wouldn't be surprised if we have 10, 15 contracts that come back with the amount that are out.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. We have some incredible talent between the couple of days that we had, and unfortunately lost some folks. But even with the people here and everyone that attended the Closers Cage match, I mean, I'm sure we're going to see at least 30 plus contracts at the end of all this.
No, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
All right.
30 plus contracts in fucking 3 days.
Guys, and none of this means anything if we don't have our Dispo team. So shout out Nico, shout out Joey, and shout out the other Joey. Because without them, right, a contract is useless if you got nobody to sell the paper to. So thank you guys.
Amen. Of course, man. Dude, we're going to move these things for some top dollar assignments. We're going to get everybody some good paydays. And that's just going to be the cherry on top of all the fun we've got to have over this 3-day span. And I just can't wait to see the momentum that builds from all the follow-up that I know was set, because that's the crazy part. I mean, it's still crazy that in 3 days, we literally see 5 contracts, 72 hours. A lot of people struggle to get a contract after a couple of weeks to a month, and here we are with only 3 days in. We have 5 contracts that we can perform on. So I think that says a lot. It says a lot about what a good group of people can accomplish. It says a lot about what a good team of people can accomplish. And with each of us helping each other, both on the acquisitions, dispo, and underwriting side, we've been able to pull off some really amazing results. So this has been exciting.
Yes, sir. This is what it's about. It's a business, right? You can't do it all on your own. You got to have every piece of the puzzle. If you have the leads, they mean nothing if no one's going to call them. And if you call them, it means nothing if no one's going to dispo it. And you got to have everything to make this this wagon run, and all the wheels got to be oiled well. And that's what we put together. And I think it's showing. And as you can see, these killers, they're letting us talk, but they're already on the phone making it happen.
I know, man. Let's get to the action, unless anyone else wants to add anything, because this is a 3-hour sprint. We're starting right here at 9 a.m. Central. We're going to be ending at noon Central for those of you watching. And that means that in the next 3 hours, somebody needs to either take the lead away from Olivia by securing 2 more contracts, or Olivia needs to hold the lead with ideally another contract to really secure her position as the belt holder champion. So I can't wait to see who it is and what happens next. But in these next 3 hours, it's going to get crazy.
You know what? If Olivia wasn't on the phone, you know, I never stir any pots. I never say anything.
Yo,
But I
drop the
wonder
link
if we could get her to take off the titanium hat and put on the newly hat. I just wonder if that's what she would do. I don't know. We'll have to look into that as these rounds go. All right. We'll get
Just a little bit of sponsors.
there you go.
I love it. I love it. Oh, it looks like we
She works for Leeds, bro. She works for Leeds. So if you want to have that assassin, you know, sponsor the woman.
Hey, I could work.
I'll be
I
her
could work
agent
all
here.
night.
I'm gonna speak on her behalf. It's all about them Leeds, baby.
Hey, I can keep her. I can keep her busy. I was gonna say I can work her all night long, but I don't want to get. We don't get crazy, but I can keep her busy. Keep her
Yo,
busy.
drop the link for the dispo, man. It's Google Meet.
You got it. You got it. Let's get some people live here. Joe, do you want to pick up the call to get some of our callers live?
You and Walter are the last two left, you're saying? Okay. And you already started the probate procedure, or where are you at on that?
Boy,
Listen, but when I've been in there about 4 months now, about 4 or 5 months, I had the person had was purchasing the home. They got all the paperwork, and when they did the whole search, got ready to go to closing. That's when they told me I had to go to probate court to get it cleared up.
That's interesting. Okay.
What it?
Billy, what if I told you, I mean, I'd have to get all the information in front of me.
And the my attorney got it. It has to go to probate court. Everybody done signed off. The whole family done signed off.
Right.
Everything is done. All I'm waiting for them waiting for the judge to sign off. That's the only thing I'm waiting on. But your attorney.
And when's that date, that court date? Do you know?
They haven't given me one. They just told me that about a month ago. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
2 weeks ago.
All right. So that other buyer that you had is no longer interested in the property?
You know what? He called and he told me to let him know because he said he qualified already. If he ever did and they told him if he remained the same, he wouldn't have no problem, don't make no anything, pay off his bills.
This is Alex. I'm calling about the property
They told him who was handling. That's what they said. They told him. So he called maybe about a month ago, but he been checking, but I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm interested of buying if you're interested in selling. So I'd like to obviously go through it with you here and try to get something going because 2 weeks is, goes by really, really quick. And on top of that,
what they told me, I mean, I'm just going by what they said. And
Hey guys, the dispo room is open for Dierte and Niall. I put the link in the text and I'll put it in the private as well.
I just did it in the private.
Okay.
I didn't realize what you meant there, Donnelly. There you go.
About 4 or 5 people called. One guy I'm calling more, but I mean, I'm not fighting with all that bullshit. So I'm just saying.
yeah, absolutely. Well, here I like to think a couple steps ahead, because I'm really interested in this property, of course, and I'd have to talk to our title company, but there's other ways to kind of get the ball rolling and not have to wait because I know probates can take a couple months to a very long time.
But it's been in there. How long? It's been in there about 2 months, 3 months, 4 months.
So
about 2.5 to 3 months has already been in there. In fact, and see the person who's handling it for me, she and I, the attorney is Ruben Simo, and she and I grew up together. So I mean, she handling it for me.
okay, that's good to know. And then we could reach out to her, kind of see where everything stands. Obviously, she's the legal professional and all this. But okay, tell me about the property. So obviously, there's only 2. You told me the situation. You're in probate. There's 2 people left. You guys want to get rid of the property, obviously, and we're interested in buying. What is the current condition of the property? I do see here that it's a 3-bed, 1-bath, 888 square feet.
You see what happened is the people. I don't want to cross a family who've been. They've been waiting now. If she says she don't want it, I'm not gonna cross. But I'm not even worried about the condition of the property because, I don't know if I told you. You look at 5017 Southwest 22nd Street. I built those homes. I done built 17 houses. That house is brand new in the inside. I don't even have to worry about it. New tile, new bathroom, new kitchen. I took everything.
Everything's being redone. 100%. Got it. All good.
And not only that, it's got the glass door pulling up glass doors now, impact doors and impact windows and everything's in that house.
Fantastic.
And so that house is A1 shape. And what I even did, I mean, they was in septic tank, everything hooked up to the sewer now. Everything is I'm not even worried about it.
It's ready to go.
In fact, I got I ain't call this guy. I got a guy lives here. If he said don't get it, he don't offer me more for it. If she said she don't get it, he don't offer me money.
Understood.
It look good.
Understood.
I got a sprinkler system in the yard.
When they start selling you, you got it.
I'm telling you, I'm not even worried about the house selling.
No, I hear you. I mean, I'm looking at some of the pictures because I think did you have this listed on the MLS for a little bit last year? Because it says it was on the market for 154 days.
My daughter might have pulled that shit. My daughter's real. She might have pulled that shit.
Let me see who the agent was.
That thing on the MLS,
Yes, Tammy Sparks. Is that your daughter?
That's my daughter. She sell out of home. She pulled it. Why she do that? She did that before, and she thinks she could do what happened. Well, I'm gonna tell you why she go behind my back. She did pay off for one. See the last house I sold? Right, the house down from that house, next to that house, I was selling it for one price, and she went behind me and she sold. I said, what happened for $720? She sold it for $720.
Wow, that's a great price. Okay, but I just want to let you know, Tammy didn't do you any favors, of course. It just doesn't help at the end of the day. She had that listed for 154 days.
She had what listed, that house?
Yeah, the one that we're talking about, 4131 Southwest 23rd Street. She had that listed for almost half a year.
She might have had that listed way back.
No. I'm looking at it December 31st, 2025, right at the end of the year. She took it off. So she had that listed basically from June to December of last year. We're talking less than 3 months ago.
Well, I mean, she listed, I mean, I don't know if that's, she had 4131 or she had another house.
4131 Southwest 23rd Street, right in front of my face.
Well, I'm not down what she had it for. I know what I'm selling. I know what the lady waiting for.
Right. I'm not telling you. I'm just saying she's not doing you any favors in case this would come back.
No, I'm not. But it might have been listed way before. She might have listed for that before I remodeled the home house.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Gordon. I'm looking at the property here. Have you done anything as far as the kitchen and the bathrooms, as far as, remodeling? Or is everything? Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the photos as we speak. Correct. Yeah.
Purchase would be 280,000.
280,000. Okay, can you tell me a little bit about what you got going on?
Yeah, it's we've been renting it for 19 years, and we keep our rental properties in good shape, so no repairs are needed.
Okay, so roof is fairly new, foundation's good, HVAC and water heater's fairly new.
Yes.
Okay. Love that. Is it currently renting out now?
Yes, rented a month a month.
Okay, so I do have some notes from yesterday. You said it was built in 1650, or is that the rent amount?
What was that saying? You said again?
I have 1650 down. Is that the rent amount?
Yes.
Right. Okay, I see that here. And they've been in there for about 6 months. Laminate floorings.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a look here. Now, what's timeline look like? If we come to an agreement on price, how soon are you looking to close?
Good 30 days.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Some people need more time, but we always like to close as soon as humanly possible, but we also provide that timeline if needed. I also have 3, 1.5. How much do you think I could list this property for? Can you hear me?
You're asking the word how much it could be listed for?
Yeah, and it's current right now. What do you think I could list it for reasonably?
I would say 280.
And you want 260?
Okay, which average are we talking about, ma'am?
We are talking about the property on Barchester, 615.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that one we were asking for 280,000.
Okay. And you're saying I can list it for 280?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, if I'm going to give you cash in 2 to 3 weeks, I have to have a margin. I am going to be covering closing costs, holding costs, any fees, buy it as is.
Okay, well, I guess we're not going to be able to work out then.
Okay. Well, good luck. I hope you work out with a realtor. Okay. This guy.
I mean, I'm looking at obviously the comparables. Let me just. I know you said everything's pretty much in pristine condition as far as the property. Is there anything that I don't know about that you haven't told me about as far as the condition? Okay. Yeah, absolutely, Gordon. Well, the way we usually operate is when we're buying these properties, we're either gonna, buy them, fix them up, and flip them, or we're gonna buy them up and rehab it and rent it out. Just depending on the area and the situation. And when we're rehabbing these properties, we're looking to make them into 2026 standards, just to make it more appealing for a first-time home buyer when we're flipping these properties. So obviously, when we're buying these properties, we want to be as competitive as possible with the market and, especially with the rates and stuff. That's where I'm at with everything. I mean, at 350, it's just, there's just not enough meat on the bone. And it's not just me, any investor, that gives you a call or wants to, work out a deal with you. It's just, and I'm not trying to be rich. I'm not trying to get rich here, Gordon. It's just where we're at with everything, the cost of, renovations. And I'm not saying your house needs a lot. And I'm thinking maybe we're probably going to need to put in 10 to 20,000, just, some light touch-ups.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, you give us some thought and see what kind of number you.
Right. No, I hear you, Gordon. I mean, I'm ready to get you a number right now, brother. It's just it's more about making the numbers work for the both of us. And I know you said you're at 350. I mean, if we were to get this done on your timeline and we can help you find another place, what's the best you can do? Okay.
I don't need a realtor to you guys. I don't need anything but cash offer.
Okay.
And I really don't need that, quite honestly. So that's what I'm saying. If you give me a look.
Right. No, I'm not here to lowball you. Yeah. No, I hear you.
So, if you don't want to waste your time, don't call me back.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Gordon, if we want to actually get this done for you the right way, without wasting time with other people and everything, we're definitely going to be in the high twos. Just that's just pretty much.
And then you want
There just needs to be a little room. I'm not trying to beat you up over the price, Gordon, but it's just I'm just being realistic with you. Like I said, if I buy this at 350, there's just no room for any.
The ones that I'm seeing in the area that are selling, like I said, it's right around that. There's a lot of hotness in the 370s range, 378, or 278, and there are some as high as 360. And those are phenomenal properties. But yeah, it seems to be a pretty strong area right around 278. But because your house has a few features and aspects that I think are superior, and the pool and that system's all working, I know that's usually a huge hang up in cost when it comes to rehab. So I do think that's why I put yours up to 304 instead of at the 278 that I'm seeing as like the median in the area. So I wouldn't say it's a wholesale price. It's just like what I think, if we were to put 26 to 30K into it, I think it'd be a 304 and it would sell real quick, is all I'm saying.
yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, I really I would be more comfortable at a price at like 255, just because of the fact that I don't know if there's any other aspects or different permitting that's going to be needed, or things like that. And when they redo the bathrooms, is it going to be capped at 4K, or are we going to have to redo shower linings or floor lining? There's a lot of aspects that I just don't want to take too much of a risk on, especially sight unseen at first, if we're going to have a contract sent out and signed. So
yeah.
So like I would feel comfortable with 255, and I could get it done in within 3 weeks, and and get this moved and taken care of. But that is probably the best. And I'm not, like you said, I'm not trying to steal the house from you. I just I just got to be smart with the risk that's that's in it. You wouldn't have to pay any closing costs or worry about realtor fees either. That's the thing. Like, we give you that number because we just buy it cash.
I get it. But I mean, the thing is, right now the house lists on Zillow for $320 something, right? So here, that's why I'm saying it's wholesale, because if you take the price of the house, you reduce it to a wholesale price, and then you want to subtract all these things that don't really need to be done, and it's fine if you want to upgrade it all. But I would never ever be interested in something like that.
Well, yeah, that's fine. No worries there. But
you want to give me 304 for the house, that I would be interested in, because I don't have to.
You wouldn't even get 304 if it's sold at the market value of 320.
Other than that, that would be basically.
I totally get it, man. I'm not trying to work against you. I'm trying to make it work just to where it makes sense for everybody. But most importantly, it has to make sense for you, because you're the decision maker in this that moves it forward. So, I definitely understand where you're coming from. And, that helps a lot. At 304, that's something I can go back to my finance team with. I can kind of, look at it and just be like, hey, when we're looking at, this property, this address, is this something that we could perform on? And, 5570 Montego Lane in Port Charlotte, Florida, can we perform at 304? And it's really about finding one of our investors who can get approved for a hard money loan to buy that property. I mean, that's ultimately what we do. We work with a group of investors who are looking in this area, and they buy it quick. They, if they like the property and if the numbers work for them. So I was trying to just use the calculators that I know that they use, but yeah, I definitely don't want to insult you. I do think there are some higher sales in the area. So if, and yeah, we don't have to do those repairs, but when we're looking at being competitive on the market, I'm looking at these 320s, these 340s, they all have granite countertops. They all have new cabinets. They all have, so that's why it's like, we don't have to do those updates, but in order to get into that price range, that 320, and even up as high as 360, that we would need to do this. So that's all I'm saying. But, I mean,
I understand, but that isn't actually the case.
Yeah.
Numbers for the surrounding area are not that well, because I lived there for 20 years.
Yeah.
And that's how I bought these houses. I know what the market is there.
Absolutely. And it's just been changing lately. It's turned into a buyer's market,
no doubt.
and it's totally
no
slow.
question. Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
No doubt. I mean, this is the dumbest time to sell.
That's why I told you that one, the 14464, that one actually might even work out better because we have had some success with those high range, properties on the water or canal. But everything else, like these, like the 5570, they're moving slow, and so we got to take into account holding costs too. So, I think if I cut my holding costs in half and I really get aggressive and try to go quick with this, I think I could make it work at 278 would probably be the highest that I could go. But if you want to explore other options, man, we have a realtor. The guy's got like 500 agents in the state. He's one of the top realtors there. He's just a powerhouse. He gives us a good deal. We can do a novation listing for you and put it on the market. We can get you the highest, best offer. And, we can do it that way.
I have a guy, I have a realtor. If I want to go the realtor route, I got a guy.
What's your guy's name? I just want to see, you're a big player, so I want to see if it's the same guy.
It's definitely not the same guy.
It's not Rick?
It's Nick Canal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not the same guy. But yeah, I just wanted to see.
Are you a realtor?
I was a licensed realtor in Texas. I actually gave up my license voluntarily so I could do deal-specific coaching. I work with joint venture partners who work with other investors, and I help them when it comes to talking to clients and connecting with clients and compliance and making sure that they do everything with honesty and integrity. So that's kind of like more of my role in this industry. I'm just kind of reaching out and doing some extra work.
Right.
Yeah,
making the deals.
Yeah, exactly. And it's good to kind of stay in the trenches because I can't really help these guys or coach them if I don't know what they're dealing with out there. And that's why I've seen in Florida the big slowdown, has just really caused us to have to be aggressive on the smaller homes. But this is a nice home and I like it. I like the area. What number gets this done today?
The number for 5570 has got to be three. It's got to be 300.
Okay.
That's got to be 300. Yeah, I wouldn't go for a penny less than that. As soon as his father, this guy who's in there now, his father has a house in there too that he's selling. It's on the water. It's really nice. It's an $800,000 house, but it's right now, like you say, it's buyer's market. It's slow.
Yeah.
So I mean, but once his sells, he's going to buy this house. And like I say, his son's been in there for 4 years. I mean, in fact, he even lived in there for a couple of months. But I wouldn't. I'm collecting rent still.
My department. I just make the phone.
Do you have a mortgage on it?
Okay. I mean, that's what I'm wondering if that would be something you're interested in. If I cover closing costs, holding costs, would you be interested in selling your property at a discount?
Yeah, the numbers there.
Okay. Do you have a specific number in mind?
No.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about what you got going on?
House that I live in, and it's on a lake and lakefront property. I have no interest in selling, but
Right. If you're not interested in selling, I don't want to waste your time or my time.
okay, you have a good day.
Yes, you as well. Thank you for your time.
We're off to a rough start this morning.
Not really.
We're having good conversation. I'm not saying it in a bad way.
We're getting
I'm just saying
offers
we're
out. We just haven't had the most motivated seller yet. It's all good.
Oh, they're yeah. We're off to starting the rumblings of a deal in the works.
Hell yeah, dude! It couldn't just be a walk in the park today. That wouldn't be any fun.
Yeah, it would not be fun at all. I want to see some people fucking work.
Well, you see, the thing is, I think I've been doing Newly so long that my brain has gone from, all right, put that lead down and go to the next one, to like, these leads got to work because I'm on camera, right? So my brain is not a wholesaler brain anymore. I discarded that.
It's a media brain.
It's a other brain now. I have another brain.
Let's go.
We got to. All right, let's see.
No excuses on a Saturday. We got nothing else. Our businesses can't be distracted with this right now.
You know.
Yeah. Okay.
But but that's between me and him.
Yeah.
Does Rita have somebody? A new person?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's a good guy, and like I said, I got other houses, so he knows he's cool with it.
Absolutely.
I'll take care of that. But anyway, that's to be realistic. That's the only way I would consider either one or that, or I'm getting ready to rent that one out. I'm gonna rent that one too, if you at least get some money.
Yeah. That's like 2,600 to 3,400, and on the low side in that area.
Hell no, I would rent it for 22.
Yeah, you'd get it rented out so quick. Yeah, that'd be awesome. So I mean, you definitely have options. So I'll crunch the numbers on the 300K, see if I can make that happen. Because I really do want the house. I know that we have investors there, but also if you're looking to purchase, we do have some homes that we're moving in Florida all the time. So I mean, if you ever want us to send you some over, I can definitely do that.
No, I don't live in Florida anymore. That's the reason I'm selling these houses. Because I don't like being too far away.
Got it.
But I was there for 20 years, but now I've been here for almost 3.
So someone's me at a discount. You don't need them.
Getting rid
Give me a
of
little
those
equity
houses.
walk-in live.
I'm working at it in New Jersey here.
Love it. Oh yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
thank you. Thanks for calling.
Yes, sir. I save my number. I'll shoot you a text right when we get off the phone, so it's easier for you, and just say, "Hey, it's Alex," and then and then I'll call you back or text you if I can get close to that.
All right, sounds good.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Man, I got to get to the wife in the background. She's the decision maker.
What, the wife is in the background?
Yeah, I can hear her saying, telling him what to say and what questions to ask. And I'm just like, so that'll be the next call. I'll be like, can we get the boss on the phone instead of in the background? And he'll be like, oh, what?
That's what you gotta do, bro. You gotta call it straight out.
What do you think the ARV is on that one?
Dude, I don't know. That's why I had to get off the phone, and he, I could tell he wasn't a guy who'd want to wait on the phone either. But yeah, so it's just all over the place, and trying to figure that one out right now still. I see some as high as 400K, and if that's the case, I mean, that would be money all day.
Do you guys hear Colombian music in the background?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You said absolutely.
My wife's fucking singing and everything right now.
The halftime show coming up.
It's coming.
Coming up.
I love it. Absolutely, bro.
Yeah, he didn't hesitate. Yeah.
So yeah, I've been waiting for someone to fucking call it out.
It's a little backdrop. I like it. I was just wondering where it was coming from, and I was pretty sure it was you, but I was just
I've been jamming out to it. It's called Via Nata,
Okay.
which is listening to.
Nicholas Minatolo. Okay, love, no worries. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
That's what we'll have to figure out next time, how to get some low background music going.
Yeah, a little bit elevated.
Turn this whole thing into a DJ set.
I mean, shoot, man. I know we were talking about it, but if we really make this thing a live event for the next round, then I mean, we can make the whole thing a blowout.
Yeah, I was thinking of some stuff earlier. We'll talk about it afterwards. But yeah, I think we're on to something.
Yeah. Oh, I know we're on to something.
Texas.
Tejas.
Let's get it. I'll be playing this music the entire time.
That's that Columbia, John.
Got the Via Nata in the background.
A little bit further.
Love that. That's what I listen to every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. when my mom woke me up.
Yep.
There it is.
Stop vacuuming. Let me go to sleep.
Oh, fuck.
right, guys, somebody's got to do something. Are you guys going to let Olivia just play sleeper and take it away from you guys?
Just throw me some leads. I'll get 3 contracts real quick. Just
That's the way she likes it. Just y'all keep sleeping, listening to that vacuum. She's over there sucking up the contracts. Yeah.
No, I think good music's gonna make Juan get the next contract. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Tapping in.
I think she just turned it up, if I'm being honest, right?
yeah, she definitely found the joint that she likes. That's her.
And she speaks zero English, so it's not like she could understand me saying this right now.
Yeah, that was a straight coincidence. Keep that pumping, get Juan a calejito, and he'll be set.
He's getting a little jiggy right now. You see him?
I just like the 10 for 10. He's now the hashtag 10 for 10 king.
10 for 10. That's what happens when I play EDM music in the car this morning. She's like, "Yeah, we're listening to my shit now."
Yeah, now you gotta
Singing it too, bro. She's mad Colombian. I love it.
Oh, she's as paisa as an arepa de chocolo.
Ken Smoot saying crush it today, guys. Absolutely, brother. Let's get that Chicago deal done. Come on, man.
Let's go. Chicago.
We got to deal with Ken Smoot in Chicago, hoping that, kind of like what you said yesterday, Joey Bibbo, the Mariners don't crush it.
The arrears or the freaking water bills, bro.
We got an accountant that will, not accountant, Jesus Christ, an attorney that can tell you guys in a day what everything
Oh, yeah,
is.
we got one too. She's sick.
Okay.
She told us in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, she's a dream.
Did
She's
Joey
a
put
boss.
you guys on? Or you guys had her already? She's fucking
No,
amazing,
D-Trey had the hookup.
Dude, she literally tells you in like a day. She's like, "This deal's fucked. You're done. Just cancel it." Yeah. Fuck, it was a 15K assignment. 20K
Not anymore.
actually. Not anymore. Went from fucking 20K to negative 20K real quick.
Yeah, you're gonna owe him money, man.
When the wholesaler has to bring money to close.
Yeah. Dude, I can't tell you how many deals we've gotten close to that kind of thing happening.
Yeah, bro.
Freaking liens and shit pop out of nowhere.
Insanity.
Yeah. No, the worst is like we talked about before when these MOC holders come up and you're just like, dude, I'm not paying you. I did all the work.
I negotiated a bunch of fucking memos off. That is one thing I'm very good at. I just
We
make the
do.
wholesalers feel like shit.
Dude, it's just wild when like they come at you and they're like, well, I want 30K for my MOC. It's like you couldn't dispo it before. You weren't
That's
gonna
why
see
you have
that.
it on.
Yeah.
Like, oh, but the seller backed down. It's like, no, bro, you fucking held them up for 6 months.
Yeah.
Sucked.
Like
Now you want
you
30
should
grand? Go fuck yourself. Kindly, respectfully, and disrespectfully, all in the same breath.
However you want to take it.
That's when the Jersey negotiator comes out and you're just like, brother, you're not getting a penny.
I thought we were getting blown up on JV right now. And then I like click over. I'm like, oh, he's sending it out.
Yeah, I'm sending out our link, my man. Trying to get all
That was just so funny.
confused.
Oh yeah, by the way, dude, I totally dropped the ball. I haven't sent that out to the event page out to everybody in the chat, but I'll do that.
You're
today,
good, man.
probably.
Yeah. Now it's better than any.
You know it's bad when I'm starting to know the songs now. That's when you're in too deep.
Hey, I don't know what they're saying, but I'm vibing with it.
It's
I heard
actually sad
harmonica
music.
on one of
Usually
them.
they're like screaming about how fucking terrible men are and all that.
Same music, different accent, I guess.
Obviously not rich, me, but if you became a
Like one of my favorite songs, I found out it was talking about a guy cheating on a girl and like all his shit. Like, what happened? It sounded so happy.
I thought you were
I know
going to say
you-
a guy
you
cheating on a
would've
guy. I was
told me.
like, oh God, Lee, you were singing that one. You were singing that one loud and proud too, huh?
What
I
about
was
you like
screaming
Pina
it.
Coladas? You know, that song's very interesting. That's about like a husband and a wife cheating on each other through the newspaper, and they end up hooking up with each other, like meeting up and realizing that the ad he put out got his wife.
No way.
Yeah, go ahead. Look at the lyrics. It's very interesting.
Never knew that. Joey's on it.
Get offer on it. You're not looking to sell it at all? Okay, brother. Well, I'm not going to be talk to you there. Bye-bye.
Louis said liens and anything obstructing title can be negotiated. They can, but it depends on who you're negotiating with. When it's an attorney that could take back the house in Chicago and they can do the rehab and they get the house for free, basically, yeah, they're not going to negotiate with you because they're going to make more money flipping it. That's what I learned. The corrupt systems of Chicago.
That Windy City, my man.
I thought Jersey and New York were corrupt, bro. Fucking Chicago's crazy.
Oh, they all got it. They're all in bed together.
Look
Oh, they
like
do.
my concern is, if I'm only going to list it for what you're asking for, I don't have that margin to be able to pay for closing costs, phone calls, keep my lights on, and then any repairs that need to be done. So is that like the best price you could do for me? Okay. Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about what you got going on?
The property rented at 2 tenants, they pay $1,750 a month. That's like $35 a month income, $21,000 a year. We'll be that's like next January. We're going to go to 1950, 750. That's doing Section 8. But new resident on a month to month. The back of the Section 8 work. And nothing January to put in with. Also, in January, not a week, but a month to month. And the roof, I found that talking for 19 years. I got the roof about the roof about 14 years old.
You said 3 to 4 years old? So the roof is going to need to be done, it sounds like.
Just looking at public record, I do not commit, so the legal change is exactly what we have. So I know you understand about the people who council is actually doing. I put 2-ton meeting in both units, one in each unit, about 5 years ago. I have some contact with you.
I'm sorry, what was it that you did 5 years ago?
I put 2-ton ring air conditioning, one in each unit. Yeah, but we were planning on I put more air conditioning units in both units about 5 years ago. And the electrical, about 3 years ago, I replaced the 100 amp breaker panel with a 200 amp breaker panel. And I installed paper water heaters in both units. And I changed all the duplex outlets in the unit. And the plumbing, it was doing a second tank, but I did charge the second tank in the second public sewer about a year and a half ago.
A tree too. Are you seeing that?
All the floors were lemon tile.
Okay.
Lemon tile, kitchen, living room, hallway, both bedrooms, the bathroom.
It's all tile.
All tile plumbing.
Gotcha.
the bathroom and the kitchen. I remodeled those about 10 years ago. I actually put a handicap kitchen toilet, sink, and that's in the bathroom. And then we had a tub, but I put the shower, making the shower, in the shower, and I cover the shower, so I do the shower access, and I tile the wall, all the way around, but back to around the wall, all the way. And in the kitchen, I put in I took out some plastic cabinets in there. I put the bottom cabinets in the microphone top. In the doors, in the windows, I replaced those about 12, 14 years ago. To get them things from people go with that.
Oh, Mr. Stewart, sorry. I was speaking with this guy.
They're like family ones.
Okay.
No, Willie Gardner as the only people on the tax record.
Do the people who are staying there now know that you're selling? Well, right. I don't want to shake them up, or make them feel any type of way.
March of last year.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm sorry, man. That can't be easy. And so now it's you live in the property alone, or
No, I moved out of it too.
you moved out of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone that lives in the property?
No, it's empty.
It's empty. Okay. So who, just to kind of figure out, obviously there's probate. How many siblings, or was there a wife involved too, like your mom?
No, she did.
So it's just you and your siblings?
Yeah.
How many siblings is it?
Twin sister.
Just your twin sister?
Yeah.
And what's her name?
Jerry.
Jerry?
I'm Jerry. Jerry.
Okay. Gerry?
Yeah.
All right. And then obviously the probate court is just to figure out how it would get it split between you two since you're the living heirs.
Right.
Okay. What can you tell me? Like, what are you guys asking for the property? You and your twin sister.
It's 240. Why do work 240?
How much?
240.
220?
40.
240. Got it. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And we asked $50,000.
And
Piece.
and you're wanting $50,000
Yeah.
each.
Each.
Okay. And you said you owed 111 on it.
190.
190. Okay. Let me look at it here. 190. All right. So that would put 25. Okay. What can you tell me about the condition of the property right now? Like, since it's vacant, is it kind of falling apart, or?
Well, everything worked on the movies in there. We put hardware broke in
Everything works?
there. Yes. Everything worked. Burglar bars.
Okay. What I need to know more importantly is like the year. So obviously this house was built in 1970. What is like the condition as investors of the big ticket items, we call it, Terry? So like the roof, is it 20 years old or 5?
We had a roof put on the last year.
Last year? Okay.
Yes.
What about, does the house have central heating and cooling?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a heat and cool.
And how old is that? When was the last time it was?
Probably 10 years now.
10 years?
Yeah, 10 years old.
Okay. And it's still kicking and running well, no problem.
Yeah, it was working before we left.
All right. And you left about a year ago.
Yeah.
Okay. What about your plumbing and electrical? Any issues there?
Nope.
Do you know when was the last time that was updated, if at all?
Never been outdated.
Never up.
It working. It working pretty good.
Okay.
Nothing to that.
And if you were me, is there anything else that you are like you would want to let me know about the property condition wise? Like if I were to walk it tomorrow, there's no hole on the roof or anything like that, right? I know. I'm just saying. Anything else that you would want to let me know if you were buying it?
Yeah. No, yeah. I'm just telling you that.
Okay. All right, Terry. Okay, so we can get this done usually in a couple weeks. I obviously know that it's in probate court, like you mentioned, and you guys have an attorney hired for that.
No.
So how are you guys handling the process?
Somebody else supposed to be getting it, and it ain't went through yet, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Come with the money, they can get it.
Okay, so let's do this because I like that. I like that, and I know that life is full, and sometimes handling probates, there's emotional ties to it. There's pain points there, and there's obviously, to be honest, a lot of work that goes into these kind of things. If we could manage it all A to Z, get you a number that makes sense, you guys would be open to going under contract today?
Yep.
Okay. Your sister's name Jerry. Can I get her information?
No. My name's Jerry. My name's Jerry.
Got it. Carrie. Can you spell it out for me? So I don't write this. Her name, not yours.
Yeah. Terry Terry Jackson.
Jackson.
Yes.
That's her name.
Yeah. My
And,
name Jerry.
and how do you spell your name?
Jerry.
Jackson as well.
Huh?
Okay, perfect.
No, my name Gardner.
Gardner. Gary Gardner?
Yeah, Jerry Gardner.
Okay.
Juan, are
Understood.
you listening at all?
Got it. That makes sense.
You know, Crayo.
Okay, what is your sister's information? Because obviously she would have to sign off too. Do you have her cell phone number?
It's 803
Okay.
991
All right.
84 42.
8442?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And would you know her email by chance?
No.
Okay, no worries. I could probably call her. And
Yeah.
what about you, Gary? What is your email? Obviously, you have your phone number.
Gardner Jerry 361 email.com.
361@gmail.com?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me see here. Gardner Jerry 361@gmail.com. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna have my TC write all this down for the file. So just to kind of give a recap here, you guys obviously have this vacant. You're in the probate process between you and your twin sister. We can obviously handle all that for you A to Z with our team, and you guys would be open to putting something in writing. Okay. And the number you're looking for is 240, but you owe about 190 on it.
Yeah.
Is there any other liens or encumbrances like taxes, solar?
No.
Okay. All right. So let me put you on a brief hold because I'm going to merge your sister in, if that's okay with you.
I'm just going to go out the door.
You're-
Call her.
Okay, I could call her right after this call. What I want to do, though, is to definitely get you guys both on the same page, which I'm sure you are, and then send that over to you if it makes sense. Obviously, the numbers and everything pans out.
Right.
All right, so what are you doing for the rest of the day? When can I call you back? Because I got a meeting here at 1 o'clock, and I'd love to get this done before.
I'm going to go to the store.
Okay, so I can call you in a little bit.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Awesome. I'll call you right back, Jerry. And I'm going to shoot you a text with my number just so you don't forget the name. It's super easy. Spanish. Juan, Juan. Simple Spanish. All right, brother. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Joey, Georgia, what up? Let's get it. I need some quick underwrite here. Joey D-Trey, you there?
I think he's in the dispo room. If you want to head in there, I could shoot you the link. I don't know if he can hear you though.
He's
But
locked
yeah,
in right now somewhere. He's just scratching.
He might
his
have this
beard right
tab
now.
muted.
You see you?
Joey. Wave at him. Joey D-Trey.
Hey, yo, Joey, can you hear me? In the dispo room. All right.
Yeah,
Hey, can you
No,
unmute on StreamYard so Juan can talk to you?
Yes, I'm gonna ping Joey in the Google.
I just pulled him in there. I think
You did okay.
I'm gonna share in the studio, or I could say to him privately. Where's he at? LEC Dispo. Tell him I sent him the chat. Let's see.
I got you. I'm
Hey
here.
Joey, I just
You got
I just
it, you
sent
got
you an address. We got a deal in Atlanta, Georgia, Hot Atlanta. Ready to sign probate. They haven't even started it though, so we could just do AOHs. I'm not gonna run him through the whole thing, but they owe 190 on it.
Do the whole thing on that treadmill.
They owe 190 on it apparently. I don't know if that'll work, but let me know.
Can you do a death tail?
A death tail? What's that?
The death too.
Oh, bro, somebody sent me this already.
Dang.
Is this hold on, let me see the yeah, I was supposed to if this is the right one, I was supposed to call this guy today to do a novation.
Even novation? You think it'll work?
Meaning I was gonna do a flippers novation. I was gonna take it over, go through the probate, open up probate, have them all sign a power of attorney, put liens on the property, I'll finish it, everybody gets paid at closing.
Yeah, that's what I told him that we do A to Z because he's like, man, I don't even he's out of it. He's obviously asking a bigger number than usual, which is not gonna happen. But I was gonna cross
But
that. bridge
they
after
can't go over that. So somebody sent me this yesterday and they can't go over that. So this is I didn't know. Yeah. I didn't know this is the one. Let me comp and underwrite his ARV was off. Somebody was saying 275 and it's closer to like
240, right?
Yeah, 240.
Do you guys go off their ARVs, like the sellers?
No. I was looking at. I always look at. I have two screens. Big thing. I kind of do a quick off the top of my head, without going serious.
Like,
Unless I put them on
off the sellers ARVs, what fucking.
Nah, never that. The sellers are
Baby
always
boost
buyers and
though.
sellers are liars in this
That's what
industry.
I'm saying.
When I was a real estate
Women
agent,
are
they were like,
worse. No, I'm joking.
buyers are liars.
Buyers are liars and sellers are worse.
Oh, that's what it is, not women. Okay, sorry, my bad. Trauma.
Why does it keep pulling up a different house? You're at 743 Vincent Place, right?
Correct. Southwest SW. Don't forget that SW. Maybe that's why.
Southwest, yeah. It's pulling up. That's a rough area. It's not a good area.
Even if it were to sell for like 240 on the MLS, but it has to be flipped. How much work? Because the houses that sold over 200 are all like decent flips. So I don't know if there's enough meat on the bone there for anybody. TBH. Maybe sub.
Nobody would buy it, take it down, and then reflip it because you're going to have too much in costs. The only play here is a flipper's novation. I take over the property, I get power of attorney, I'll go through the probate process. You guys, I'll start all that, and then while that's going on, I'll put a lien on the property that everybody will sign off on, and for the repairs, and I'll finish the property off.
But that's what I'm saying. Even that, like, how much do you think in repairs? This is 1,200 square
Oh, bro,
feet.
this is the heart of Atlanta, so you got to go big or go home. So I would probably
30,
say
40.
fucking more than that. All he's got is electrical rough.
He said he got the
Electrical
new roof done last year. brand
Electrical
new
rough.
roof.
There's a finish and there's a rough. Rough in is just where you're running the wires and they're roughly just kind of hanging. hanging out.
He said he got a brand new roof, electrical plumbing, no issues, and HVAC 9 years old, no foundation issues. So you're saying what, 50K?
It's completely good, man. That's like a 75K rehab still.
It's gutted inside.
Yeah, look at the pictures on Zillow.
I have no pictures on Zillow. I don't know if we're looking at the same property.
243 Place Southwest.
No, 743. 743. I was like, yeah, we shouldn't have any pictures on it. It's not listed or anything. Or yeah.
Two different properties are coming up, but the same house. So there's no rehab on it?
No, it
Meaning
definitely needs rehab.
They've not done anything?
They used to live in it. Dad died last year. It's in probate now because of that. He said they got the roof done last year. Everything else was working before he moved out after the father passed, and now him and his sister got to do probate or AOH for it. They owe one.
How many years has the father been dead?
One.
You got to go through. You'll have to go through probate. So AOH won't work in the state of Georgia unless it's 3 years or more deceased.
Trash.
So it does have to go through probate, but that's fine. I got my attorney will do the real estate closing and handle probate and get paid at the closing table for the probate. And just cost me $500 to get her started.
Okay. Just let me know what you think. ARV.
Let me look up the ARV. Yeah.
Yeah. I still think it's mid-low 200s and they owe 190. So I don't know how much room there is because obviously he's saying all is good. But, you know, for a 1,200 square foot property, I think even without the majors cosmetic is going to be 30 grand.
Well, your comp just sold in December for 269.
Mm-hmm.
Very similar house, but they went all out.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think it's still going to be super tight with owing 190.
So you would have to be, give me 1 second. Let me look at some numbers here.
Yeah. I'm a dial some more.
7, 1, 2, 3. I'll drop it in the chat.
I'm going to call the sister real quick, actually, just to kind of see if maybe she tells a different story.
Hey, this is Rita. I'm just giving you a quick call about your property on Ponderosa Ave. You still looking to sell that one? Illinois?
No, it's growing.
Okay. Did things change? You were looking to sell maybe before?
Hello, Terry?
I am. Hi.
Hey, good morning, Terry. It's Juan. I just got off the phone with your brother, Jerry, about your property on Vincent Place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, first of all, my condolences. Sorry to hear about your dad and kind of the whole thing that happened last year. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you now. I just wanted to jump on a quick call. I obviously called him, said we're interested in buying the property and wanted to make sure everybody's on the same page and I talked to the right parties. I just want to ask you some questions. Can you tell me a little bit about the property on Vincent?
I don't even know if we can actually sell the property. The property was in my dad and mom's name.
Right.
My dad didn't have a will, okay?
Yep, that's totally fine. We have a probate attorney. I told him that if we can get this off your hands and handle all the paperwork and all that stuff and the upfront costs that it takes to get a property clear to be bought, he was open to it. So I just wanted to call you and kind of walk you through that process. So it is able to be sold. It just has to go through the right hoops per se. And again, we're experienced in that and can get it done for you.
Here, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jerry, I think Jerry really knows how to explain it. And I'm not sure exactly how it works myself.
Yeah.
But my dad and mom had a reverse mortgage.
Okay.
Okay. From 1999. And of course, it's been bought and sold a couple of times. But the last people was CompuServe when I was servicing a loan to an FHA.
Okay.
And so I don't know. I think if I did do probate, I don't know if it's too late for me to still try to obtain permission from them to actually sell the house. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe send someone out to assess the house and see what the value of the house is. Because I know right now it's a whole lot owed on it, but it's not worth anything near what's owed.
Yeah, that might be the issue. Because when he told me the number, and you tell me if this is around in the range that is correct. He said about 190.
Yeah, that's the last thing I remember for the last statement a few months ago. Now, when they sent somebody out to actually assess the value of the property, because there's a lot of things that need to be done. Now, I ain't saying that it can't be, maybe gutted out and redone over and actually added on because the lot's big enough. But, the area's a good area. Sometimes saying that, I would not think it'd be worth even $100,000, to be honest with you, because of what needs to be done to the house.
Right.
So if they look at the value of the house and I can negotiate a price with them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can get a little something out of it. I don't think it'll be much we get out of it, but we can get a little something out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, that's always the goal.
If that's possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's always the goal. And you sound very reasonable, Miss Jerry. And like, again, lenders aren't in the business of buying and selling real estate. They're in the business of lending. So yeah, if you go back to them and somehow can negotiate that mortgage down to a price point that it would make sense for everybody involved, and then what we can do is pay you out, you and your brother a little something. Again, it needs to make sense for us as well, because I do agree the 190, when I heard that, I got a little gas for air for that area. But again, if the numbers pan out, if we can get, you said that it was a reverse mortgage or an FHA. I got confused there.
Okay. They did a reverse mortgage back in 1999. They put out all the equity, and my dad and mom had paid the mortgage since 1999. So there was no monthly note. So that's why it's so high, because every month it accrued as far as the interest
Right.
to the original loan. And then as it was sold to different companies, the interest rate went up.
Right. No, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I ain't the attorney or the professional in that sense, but I can talk to our people and our team to kind of see what's the best plan of action. I just wanted to make sure if we could be on the same page, both me and you and your brother, to A, get it sold and off your hands, B, for a price point that makes sense. We could probably work together to make it happen. And if it can't happen, then at least we gave it a shot, and we'll say, hey, like anything short of this is kind of funny, anything short of a short sale, I just don't see how this is going to work out. We'll also give you that update.
Right. Okay. Now, the last time I checked him, I think the last time I talked to him, I need to call again because it's been a minute.
Right.
Because I've been going through a lot of things since my dad died.
Right.
But I think because he didn't have a will, I think I will need to do the probate thingy. The thing is, I can't afford to do that. You know?
Yeah, no, we have that. We have an attorney that we could just pay $500 to start the process. And again, would that be coming out of our pockets with the interest, of course, that we would be able to secure the property after everything's said and done. Again, like I said, just to meet the right expectations. If it doesn't work out, we just lose out $500. That's fine. But if it works out, obviously we'll get it to a place where it makes sense. Yep, exactly.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll give them a call. I don't know if
Rita, you got a hot one?
Nah, bro. I said Juan had a hot one right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still dialing, brother.
to see about them, get somebody out to look at the house.
Yeah.
And get the value of it. If it's not too late, you know what I'm saying?
100%. That works perfect. So, and here's another thing. Make sure you ask for the more documents we have from that lender, the better. So things like, the payoff is what it's called, or the payoff letter, the reinstatement, all this stuff. I mean, there's going to be a lot of liens. So anything and everything they can give you in writing with a date on it, we could obviously look at with all the info in front of us and kind of make a decision there. And then obviously hit them with that, hey, look, we want to get rid of this thing. You guys want to get paid on it. Something versus nothing. Like, what does this make sense? Because like property values are not this high at 190.
Yeah. Okay, definitely. I'll give them a call. Can you do me a favor and text me your name and your information?
Yes, absolutely. I'll give you a text right now.
Okay, appreciate it.
I appreciate your time too. Have a blessed Saturday. I'll talk to you soon.
No worries. You too. Talk to you Monday.
Bye-bye. All right, he is a lot easier. Very fidgety, bro. Come on, dog. I'm on a treadmill here. I'm burning calories. Come on,
Nah,
man.
He's tweaking.
I am fidgety, though. My superpower is ADD, ladies and gentlemen. Joey Dietrich, I need to resort to your expertise here. The seller is willing to get this done, get paid nothing, yada, yada, yada. I mean, they haven't paid bills in years, according to her. So the
And it's a
lenders-
reverse mortgage.
and it's a reverse mortgage. But like, what happens? I mean, like, I know that lenders, at least in Texas, they want to get paid something, right? If no one's paid anything for 10 years, what are they just gonna go to auction, foreclosure? They still get paid nothing because it's well below. Like, yeah,
I think they just take that. How far into the reverse mortgage is it?
bro, they had this since '99. I think she said they haven't paid for like 15
So
years.
there's 27 years in a reverse mortgage. It's probably about to be done. Like it's probably way more than 190.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at
Can you
props.
look
It
on-
says 221. Oh, I'm sorry, 213.
Basically, at the end of a reverse mortgage, they take the house back. Like that's the point of a reverse mortgage.
Right.
So maybe get it signed contingent on figuring out the reverse mortgage and the liens and everything. But this is probably going to be dead in the water or a straight short sale. And like a lot of the times they're not taking, they might take a short sale because they've already been paid out, but they might just take the house back.
Yeah. Hey, Jerry! Exclamation point. My name is Swamp Penny again. Yo, autocorrect writes Swamp Penny. What is it? What is even that?
What?
When I say Juan Penny on voice to text, it types out Swamp Penny.
Fuck.
What? Like, you were not even close here, Siri.
Swamp Penny is crazy.
Crazy. Let me know how it goes speaking with the lender.
Maddie meant to talk to text is racist.
That's pretty funny. I agree. Maddie, I'm not fidgety. And Abraham, I appreciate you. But Olivia's got it right now. She in the lead. All right, let's go on to the next one. And then, oh, this is in Texas. Let's go. Have we had any out yet?
I was just
Hey,
gonna
what?
ask. I think Niall sent out an offer, but I don't know if he got it back yet. You get a contract back, brother? I don't know if he can hear us. If he's
No, brother, I didn't. I sent out an offer to the guy. It's the one Cali out. The lockup
Cali,
was at 750. Joey was saying that it was like what 400,000 profit in it, Joey.
What? That's awesome.
It's two houses on 2.5 acres.
Wow.
Jeez.
So I'm trying to get him back. Well, he needs to talk to his wife. So
where are all these single guys at what houses? That's what we need.
Well, why are we not getting the wife on the phone?
I tried it, bro. She's in work, bro.
She could talk Saturday.
Lunch break. Yeah, she's on her lunch break.
They're like, she's at work. That's okay. Could you just try to give her a call really quick to see if she answers? Worst case, she doesn't answer. We'll talk to her in a little bit. All good.
I'd be like, my wife always answers the phone when I call her.
That's what I'm saying. She ain't answering. You got other problems at home.
Now Juan's trying to break up a happy home. Oh man, my wife
like,
would
here,
never
let's
do
be-
me
let's
like
be
that.
counselors,
Comes the home
bro.
wrecker.
Yeah, exactly.
Columbia, New
Golly.
Jersey, it's guys. Fuck.
Oh my gosh, she's not answering your phone on her lunch break. What do you think she could be doing?
Hello?
I'm talking to you. I gotta be an
You guys hear this?
I need your wife.
Hello?
See if she says yes or no. I want to get this done for you.
He called back and tried.
Yeah, you guys just blew up his whole deal now. Now the dude's never gonna. I don't
That
want
was
to
the
talk to you.
point.
You see,
God.
you guys got. You want to know the issue, Nelson? You got to be willing to walk away from the deal. If you're willing to lose the deal, that's how you get it. When you're not willing to lose the deal,
The takeaway.
Come on,
It always
man.
will.
Rest
Well,
my
that
ears.
is-
when I
If
do
you're,
this
let me tell you
podcast.
this: if you're calling them, you're not the
You
one willing to
understand
walk
it?
away.
Hey, good morning, Will.
That would be a no-brainer to you right
Hey, I'm
now.
giving you a call about your property on Claybrook Drive. My partner said you might be interested in selling that still. Hang up on me.
Is that in Memphis?
Wilford, don't hang up on me.
I believe it was already signed by Grant.
Okay,
That's-
guys, Olivia's
that's
just
fine.
chilling
I'm
in the lead
with-
here.
I'm
She
with
don't
you.
even have to worry about
the
anything.
accountant and the wife.
Don't forget to work
Right,
whatever
looking for
follow-ups you
George.
got from the day before.
Okay. God damn.
We're cursing on YouTube. We're saying addresses
Good morning,
and email
Wilfred.
addresses on
Good morning.
YouTube. The whole world's hearing us.
No, cursing's fine on YouTube.
like our
It's just we
phone call
can't
now.
say addresses or emails. That's when you get
Well, we've
fucked.
been saying addresses,
been
emails,
saying
phone
all
numbers,
that.
social security numbers.
I've been cursing on YouTube for 2 years. We're still good.
Are you
Trust
still
me.
interested
It's
in
not
knowing-
that. It's the
I guess yeah, if
addresses
you're not
that
flagging it
flags.
as like child appropriate or whatever, then.
Exactly. Yeah, any
But the
video I
addresses
post,
and
I-
emails we should probably
Yeah, no, we got to mute for addresses and emails. I tried yesterday a couple times and I was too late.
Yeah.
Guys, remember, if you're saying an address, mute yourself. If you're saying an email, mute yourself. For the love of God, Nelson,
Good
stay
thing
on
we're
top of it.
saying. Good thing we're saying this with 1 hour left and the 2 hours left on the third day.
Over
2.5
3 days.
hours left.
That's funny.
There's been literally a whole war in Iran that's almost come to an end, and we're just now telling them about the rules.
Yes, let's go over the rules real quick.
Yeah.
Better late than never.
Nico stressing over the YouTube video.
No, actually, like we were marketing to all of our JV partners, and holy God, that was a longer list than I thought. But one of them mentioned that they were like, you guys really shouldn't be saying the addresses live like this. Like, you guys are gonna get banned on YouTube. And I was like, shoot, man, I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, addresses, that's how you get fucked. Saying the word fucked does not get you fucked, though, thank God.
Well, really, addresses? Because that's public record.
Yeah, just because you're giving away information.
Email, I can see.
I know
Having
people that have
people
gotten
live
YouTube
conversations, like live conversations in a non-two-party disclosure state, that can cause issues. I think, like having a without telling them, like, hey, this could be broadcasted or recorded. I think that could be something. But
Well, let's
Yeah, I
not tell on
know.
ourselves too much here, guys.
Yeah, let's just make a case really quick.
His name is Nelson.
BIBBO.
Strictly
That's
perpetrating
crazy.
that.
Nelson Bibbo, exactly. That's the name.
we could just say it was spot. No, never mind. I'm not even going to say that.
Yeah, no, I hear you, Kenny. It doesn't make sense for you to sell the house if you're gonna, end up being in a worse position. So I totally understand where you're coming from. You want to make sure you have your ducks in order. Yeah. Wow, that's yeah, it's pretty crazy, They want to haggle you. Wow. Yeah. No. Right. I hear you, Kenny. Well, yeah, no, I hear you, Kenny. So I guess when are you looking I guess my question is, when are you looking to get everything sorted out as far as, talking to your CPA or?
What I plan on doing is the best fit is that max.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I have 1511 West Home Avenue.
Well, there's an offer pending right now.
Is it? Have you signed an agreement? Okay. What's the issue with that? What's going on?
Well, they're going through the process of getting a loan, so it's a pending offer.
Okay. Well, I mean, if that ends up not working, they end up not performing, you can save my number and give me a call back. My name is Olivia, and this is my personal cell phone number.
Sure.
Thank you for your time. Have a good one.
What the properties are selling for in your area. I guess my question to you is, if we did agree on a number today, is that something you're ready to get moving forward with, or you still have to talk to your CPA and get all that?
He used the wrong word today.
Right. Yeah. Right. What about if we made it contingent? And I don't mean necessarily closing on the property today, Kenny. I mean just starting the process. Starting a purchase agreement if we agree on terms, and then we can make it contingent on you, figuring out your Medicare situation. Obviously, I don't want to put you in a situation where you're worse off. So we can make the agreement contingent on that until you got everything, sorted out on your end.
Well, if I go down there and see that house has got a lot of problems with it.
Yeah.
Since it drops down to some ungodly value that's even lower.
Let's see.
That one's there. So I'm looking at tree. It's look here really quickly. I want to see if I can get something done here. Let me see, brother. It'll be tough because you owe a lot of money to the bank. Are you flexible on that 100K put away in your pocket, or? Got it. Okay, man. I got it. I totally understand. And is the property in good condition? Got it. Okay. Give me a second here, and I'll just have a look at it and put it back to my team. You're near Westwood Heights, Lakeside Professional Center. You're near as well, correct? Okay. Okay, let me see what we can do for you. And this is just want to make sure I have the correct square footage. It's just over 2,000 square feet. Is that correct? 18 has in Zillow. It's 22,000 square feet. You're not going to disagree. So let me see. More is better. Oh, God. Got it, brother. I totally understand. And when you're looking to get this one done, as soon as possible, okay? Okay. Are you living in there right now? Okay, so is it being rented out, or is it vacant? It's empty, it's vacant. Okay. Okay, brother, let me have a look at this really quickly. Where are you from, sir? Oh, lovely. I used to work with some Brazilians before I got into the real estate game. I worked with them in the unions in New York. Good workers, very nice people, very humble. Very, very humble people. Okay, let me see this.
Bro.
Just give me 2 seconds here, bro. I'm going to bring this back to my team here really quickly. See what we can do on this for you, all right? God, if you're just trying to get some money in your pocket, I take it at the end of the day, right? No, I'm going to put you on a quick hold. Yo, Joey, you there, brother?
Me or the other Joey?
Other Joey.
Damn, that's crazy. I thought I was wanted. Fucked up, Donnie.
I can't hear you, Joey.
Are you in the Google Meet?
Yeah, brother. So here, this is an interesting one. Let me tell you what's going on. He owes the bank 150 and he's looking to get 100 in his pocket. He's in dreamland. He's in La La Land, bro. I can tell you that straight out.
Wow.
Really got someone live?
Nah, bro. This guy was hot, but I mean, we built some nice rapport. He's like, I got so many calls, but you seem like the guy who's gonna get it done for me. So, but he just wants to figure out the Medicare situation because he's thinking about selling the house. He's gonna have to pay 2 years of Medicare, and he's just worried about that. So he wants to figure it out with his CPA. He's like, I haven't been to the house 4 years, so I can't really tell you what the house is. So he's like, follow up after tax season. Follow up. Yeah, that was a hot one too, bro.
Shit. I thought closers.
I've been getting hot
closed,
ones
but
today, bro.
Exactly.
Bro, I had one earlier too, bro. You gotta call this guy back. He was asking 160. Like his estimate is 250 when I sent you.
Joey would have got the CPA on the phone, ran the taxes, done the taxes today.
We would have
Got it all
filed the
cleared
taxes
up.
today,
There
and
you
we
go.
would have figured out the Medicare.
He would have
got him
called.
on Medicaid.
He would have called Medicaid and got him off of Medicare. Got him a whole
I
new
would have got
insurance
Trump on
plan.
the phone. Come on, I would have been like,
Come
yo,
on, come on. No,
just give this guy a pardon on Medicare, and let's just get this shit done.
I need to make the $7,500 assignment fee, Trump. What do you got going on?
What the fuck is going on here?
No. Thank you.
There's a reason we won the Super Bowl, you know. Just saying. I was the Cowboys back in '95 because I hate the Patriots, so I can call my Cowboys. Juan, you going live? I think Juan does. Hold up. Put the chosen one on.
He's got himself muted though. Juan, can you unmute yourself?
Unmute.
No.
He's just walking and smiling right now. Smiling and walking.
My number is 667.
Olivia just came on to shout out her number to the whole world. Let's go.
We can at least make that one work.
This is the Brady Bunch here.
It really is.
Once again, the property still under.
Well, I'm gonna make another layout. I just
Wholesale until I think the contract ends on Tuesday. Or Wednesday, I have to check the agreement.
And what were they under contract for?
Yeah, it was looking to purchase the property, but I'm thinking that they having capital issues.
Got it. Keeps kind of holding it back.
Yeah, and I'm not going to do contract at this point.
Yeah,
I mean, get an extension. Still nothing happening. So
absolutely. Yeah, the value ranges are kind of all over in the, in that area.
It is all over in there. It's an older area. It's like 2 blocks from the Philadelphia Zoo, and you got a lot of older community folks over there that's probably done died off, and I guess the siblings have taken over, and they just grabbing, taking whatever they can, just put anybody off.
Yeah.
But the property is prime real estate over there. Right next door to it is a church that's up for sale as well.
Yeah.
At 4012, and so it's a corner lot. So it's literally on a good sized lot right there on the corner of 40th and Poplar, which is 2. So it's prime property over there.
Absolutely. And for the church, what are you looking to get for that one?
We wanted to do a package deal with both properties. If I can find somebody to do a package, the church, daycare, and that resident, because the daycare is actually connected to our church. Just as a separate.
Yeah, and what was the address for the daycare?
We have this property under contract right now, guys.
All right. So, and you said your contract ends on Tuesday, and you're just not happy with the person you're under contract with right now?
That he's talking to?
Yeah, it's nothing really moving. A lot of talk, a lot of fluff. I'm asking for extension.
Get him talking shit.
Let's hear what they say about these.
Yeah.
We had the contract for both. We had the contract with them at 1.25 for the church and for that resident.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, with that type of purchase, that totally makes sense. They're probably not having issues when it comes to actually getting the funding. It just takes time when you're dealing with anything over 750, really. So there's just certain checks, balances. You have to do separate wires sometimes, depending on the banks, and So we can give them some grace. I'm sure they're a great company. But yeah, so they have the duplex or the zoned single family but duplex, and the church, but they don't have the daycare.
Yeah, daycare is connected to the church. So
Oh.
the church is in Carrollton.
Got it.
It's all connected together.
But it's just a separate address.
Yeah, just a second.
Okay. Awesome. Well, what I'll do is I'll follow up with you on Tuesday. And if it's something that you're looking to make a change, maybe I can help you. And if not, maybe these guys can get it together. I mean, if you've walked down the road with them already for a little bit, you of course want to make sure that you're doing what's best for you. I don't want to stray you, but I know that I can perform and take care of you. So either way, I'll follow up just to make sure that you're taken care of.
Okay, sounds good. It's just one thing. And I'm just looking to go ahead and move forward. Like I said, it's a family church. My father's the founder and pastor of the church. But the church is small, so we can move across the street to our annex building. And that's where the church will probably just end up moving to.
Got it.
Once that property sells, we want to go ahead and, if it's going to sell, let's go ahead and move forward so we can start that process.
And just, right off the bat, when I'm looking at this and just value wise, I know that my hard money lender might give me trouble at going to 1.25. On this property, I'm just running it through his systems, and I'm seeing it's probably getting capped at like 1,090,000. So maybe they're having issues because they probably use the same stuff I do. Maybe they're having issues with with the numbers. Would you? I mean, if it doesn't work out with them, would you feel comfortable at like 1,050,000?
No, that's a little too low. That's for both properties.
Okay.
The house itself, we were looking. We did it separately with these folks I'm dealing with now. They did the church at I think it was like 1.1 and some change or something, and then the house was 140. Equaled up to 1.25.
Okay. Yeah. So I think the drop would probably have to come on the church down to, at least, like 980, something like that. I think, that's probably why the issue is, just because if it was like one property, where the daycare, the church, and the house were one property, then I could see that. But yeah, the funding's probably an issue there. But either way, I just wanted to bring that up. Maybe that's why they're having issues, like you think.
It's possible, but everything is literally right next door to each other.
Yeah.
You have the house, you have the church, you have daycare, and it goes from the house right out to the corner.
Yeah, and it's more about like how it's recorded, like lots. But yeah, I get what you're saying. They're still going to get the whole package. It's still going to be a beautiful property, but I'm just trying to say, in the event, like, would you, could you go down to like 1.1 if that would make it happen quick?
I don't know.
Okay.
That number's a little low. I'll talk with my family about that if that's the case. But 1.25 is what we're looking for. That's what we were comfortable with.
Absolutely. I agree with you.
Almost 60 years. So.
Yeah, and there's a lot of connection to it, and it's more than just selling a property. So I'm not trying to rush you or be disrespectful by any means. I agree with you when it comes to the 1.25. I could honestly even see more, especially with them all connected. I mean, it's beautiful, but unfortunately, in the market, sometimes the market humbles us and tells us, what somebody's actually willing to pay, and yeah. So that's all I was trying to say. Yeah. So just kind of mull it over, like 1,050,000, 1.1. See if that's something that you guys could swallow. Because I think that might be something movable, and that might be something that we could perform on. And I always like to underpromise and overdeliver for you. So
right. I'll keep that in mind. Like I said, we got to sometime next week to this thing contract ends. Who knows? Hopefully it'll come through. We'll keep pushing, but I'm trying to. I just want to move forward.
I heard the company sucks, so we'll see.
End of January.
Yeah, I mean, it might not be a bad idea to even talk to them about if you drop the price, would it go quicker? I'm not trying to sell it away from myself, but I'm just saying, it might be I'm just trying to help you out. But either way, I'll follow up next week. I won't bug you.
Okay, no problem. I'll be here.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Where are we at?
Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
we literally
You
have
said
that
you
under.
have that. Do you have that under contract?
That's so basically the church no one wants. It's been fucking blasted everywhere. And I literally had one of my buyers that's Muslim. I was like, do you want to turn the church into a mosque? And he was like, I'm down. He wants to do it. He just can't get his partners to fund it with him. But
well, I'm trying to get you
fucking-
150K reduction.
I know, I love it, bro. I appreciate that. Dude, the thing is I can move that duplex if it was a duplex. They changed the zoning in 2019 to make it a legal single family. So now you're kind of like, we literally had a buyer that was about to go walk it that was very interested at 165 because we had the contract 140 for the single family. I'm sorry, for the duplex. And then the rest was like 1.1, like he said. And yeah, the church, like when I tell you 0 hits on the church right now, 0. Like not even like I got to be at 980, I got to be at 800, I got to be at 500. Like literally everyone's just like, no, I don't want to deal with the town of Philly. It's too much to fucking deal with over here. So that's been the fun on that deal. I knew it was a very specific type of deal. It's a fucking church.
Well,
Like, this is
you could talk to him too because he has a 501 C, tax exempt. They can apply for different changes in zoning and get it done like right away. So you might even ask him like, hey man, I could get this done if you reach out to the city and change the zoning to duplex because I kind of went in thinking it was a duplex, and unfortunately because it's not zoned that way, I can't sell it like that, so it's kind of holding me up. And I'm sure he could get that swapped. And he's a cop too. He knows the inner work. I mean,
he's in the town.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, that one's been a thorn in our side for 2 months now.
But yeah, that was more for just trying to help you try to get a reduction down, and see if maybe that would help. But I didn't realize there was no attention on it. But all right, I'm gonna get back to all that stuff.
You keep ripping them, bro. When I found out it was a fucking single family, that neighborhood's worth 70 grand. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Shit, Joe, you better get the extension, bro. Or my guy's gonna steal your deal. Alex.
I know, right?
We're on. I mean,
We
fuck
can JV on it. I'm not going to be a jerk. That's why I was setting you up the whole time.
We warmed him up for you. Now he's
50-50
ready.
though, bro.
That's how we do it, bro. Come on. Everything's always 50-50 with me. We don't do no 70-30s over here, I think Nico's gonna come to Colombia and fuck me up when he sees me.
One of these days. Why don't you come to Dallas? We'll have a talk.
I got you. I'll be there in fucking June. Maybe in Dallas is when we do the Joey versus the winner match.
That'd be cool. We could do that.
Hey, Nico, that sign was the first thing I saw, but I didn't know if that was his renter or not. I would have started like.
Is it currently rented? I didn't even.
No, not anymore. But
okay, I didn't run it that way. I was gonna say that could change a lot of things too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Well, I think he might do that.
Yeah, go for it.
No, he won't. No, never mind. I thought you were saying MAO was 3 times. I was like, yeah, but no, never mind. He's
no,
not doing that.
ARV is probably 310.
Yeah, he wouldn't do anything under 3.
Actually, I might be wrong because there's also we're at 25. I think we're 2005. There's a 2020 that sold, but it's
lower.
280. But it's smaller than us. We're a lot bigger. That's the thing too.
Yeah, the only one I saw was like a one on Grassland that was the same size and sold for 400K, and that was nothing special. And I was like, okay, well, 1,300 square feet, 2004 build year, but no,
aren't we 1,600 square feet?
Yeah, and that one is 1,392, and that one sold for 400K. And
yeah. I mean, it's closer to our actual year. so that's
Yeah.
way better. What does it look like inside?
We're coming up to the last hour here. Has everybody got something to dial?
Yeah, I got
Whether it's follow up or new stuff.
Rakesh is texting me right now. He should be signing. He had a few questions, but that one should be signing soon. So that would give me another one.
And guys, I sent all the contracts into the group chat for verification.
Okay, let me. Okay, it's in this.
It's in the Google
chat.
The Google chat, because we got
But this is a
contracts.
different one. Like this is the same chat, but a different link, right?
Yes, but it'll take you there.
Oh wow, it's all these. Okay.
Yeah, you got the notes, contracts, contracted price, whose deal it is, where it is, so we can take a look.
Did you look at this Dallas one? Because that's your market.
Yeah, I gotta go back to it.
Juan, you were talking to somebody for a while. Was it anything?
It's the one that's in Georgia.
Okay.
They want to make it work, but we don't know if like numbers wise that'll work.
Gotcha.
We'll see. So I mean, I could send a contract and beat Olivia, but you know.
Did everybody
Yeah,
get it? We have to approve them. Every
Yes.
contract will be approved by the end of this, and that's going to determine the real winner.
Yes.
Exactly. That's why I was like,
Anybody can
You
sign
know.
a contract, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not a yes man.
Not a yes or fuck, no.
Just send a
You
bunch
don't
of
seem like
million-dollar
one.
contracts.
Like, yes, man, yes.
Yeah, I saw 2 million here. I'm like, holy shit, Rita, what did you lock up? I'm joking.
He was like, wait, what?
Yeah, in Ohio? What?
Fuck's going on, dude? In fucking Louisiana, even worse.
Gary, Indiana.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was New Orleans.
Just pay attention to lot size on mine, because that one, that's where some of the value is in one of them. It's almost an acre.
Morning, Larry. Happy Saturday. How you doing?
Lot size, guys. Lot size.
It's Juan again, man. I just wanted to
In
follow
that
up.
area
Sent
where
that offer
it's split
to
and built. Oh yeah.
Too low? Okay, what works then?
Dude, is this in the? I know this fucking neighborhood.
I mean, he's not going to net 130. He knows that because
I'm
you're
pretty
listed.
sure
at
I told this seller.
Okay. Got it, brother. Got it. And they're all in good condition. They don't need a lot of work.
Gosh.
No work at all. Moving ready. Okay, perfect. And there's 2 tenants and 1 vacant. Is that what you said? Okay, perfect. I'm just going to bring this back to my team here. And you're looking for 220 on each one. Now, if I can cover all of the fees and the expenses, and if there's any repairs that need to be done, are you flexible on the 220? And I can get something going today for you. Perfect. And when totally understand. And when were you looking to get these ones closed out? Perfect. All right, let me put you on a quick hold here and bring this back to my team. Just give me a couple of minutes here and we'll get them to run the numbers and see how high I can get them. And hopefully we can make this a win-win solution for both of us.
It's close, but it's not so good.
Yeah. And are these 4 properties, are these in your LLC or just in your name? And can you sign off on all these properties if I get you a number that makes sense for everyone today? Perfect. Just give me a couple of minutes here, man. I'm just going to bring this back to my team, get them to run the numbers on the 4 properties, and let's see what we can do for you. Yo, Joe, you there?
We're not talking about me again, are we?
Well, one of you did, because I need to run numbers here.
That's why I just stick with Bibbo.
Yeah, because the other fella's running off. I don't know
Yeah,
where
no, I figured.
It's in the dispo chat there, Joey.
We got
Shit, Don, you used your own script on this one, not the blueprint.
That's why I only has one contract, you know? It's all good.
brutal.
Just brutally honest, you know?
Yeah.
Wait, what chat? What chat, Donnie? Can you throw it in the chat down here, right on StreamYard?
You want me to put addresses in the chat here?
Fuck
Private
yeah.
chat, not the public.
You don't put it on. I can definitely don't put it on the public chat.
Exactly.
We're gonna be just
Someone did that yesterday, so
one and done. One and done.
one and done. We're never getting back on fucking social media again. We're banned.
Banned.
Hoy. Oh, Tampa.
Yes, sir. And he's got a fourth one as well. And
What's he
ready.
asking?
He's looking for 220 on the 220 each for them, but he said he's flexible and he's got another one as well, a fourth one that he can give us a discount on. And he's ready to sign today.
We'll just lock it up first, and then we'll just decline it anyways.
Nah, it doesn't count, brother. You know that.
I know. Hold on. It only counts if we can make money. That's what matters. Can I monetize?
See.
Exactly. You said he wants 220 a pop. He's tripping. If you
I
said
know.
220.
He's tripping. I'm not even looking at this.
Yeah, I don't even need to look. Like on the quickest look, probably in the hundreds. 125. This was a condo though, so hold on. Let me take these condos out. It's a single family, right? Oh, it is a condo. Jesus.
Condo, brother. Too bad on that.
My bad.
You good? You good? You good?
There's one that sold for 215.
I've seen that. I've seen that.
Public record too. This might have been an investor. Hold up.
Yeah.
Donnie, you might have a contract here. You might have 4 contracts
My
here.
4 contracts here, bro. Let's go.
Just a washout then.
You gotta get approved though. Don't forget that.
So Nico, even with that higher comp of 400K, do you still think that's our MAO in that one?
I think that's an anomaly because I just sent you the other one that sold for 400K, and at the 2023 build, we're 25 or 2005. Everything else is 280 to 300.
Yeah.
And
Well, this is on the water. This is on the canal.
let me go look again. I still think we're low 300s either way.
Okay.
Because that 400s is for sure an anomaly. And it was a year ago, so that's also not viable.
Donnie, I think retail's 220 if I'm being honest. You would have to be way lower if I'm being honest. Like I think it might have been an investor that bought this. Actually, no, it was not an investor. They bought this and they live here. Yeah. Yeah, Donnie, you're SOL. You probably got to be at like 120 to 150 max, and 150 is pushing.
You don't think the seller's looking at the net?
No, I don't. I think most sellers, man, they look at what they sell the house for. They don't look at what they walk away from the table with. Me and you, we would look at what we're walking away from the table with. But most of my sellers, especially people who
What a dog, man. These are after.
on telling their relatives what they sold it for.
Gotcha.
What they walk away with.
Okay. I understand what you're saying. I don't fully agree with it. So because like in my head, I could just say, all right, let's do a full price ask and then do a concession of like $50,000. But on paper, he's, because I'm down for that.
You can do that, but then you would say no. But because they don't think anybody's going to.
I'm down for that.
Right. No, I hear you. I mean, it's our job because I used to be a realtor is to kind of like to educate the sellers on that of like, look, the gross could matter, but the net is really what's going into your bank account.
I've done it plenty of times, and they still come back with that crazy. It's just the way they are.
That's awful, man.
I got another client calling me.
Okay.
Let me know, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna text you the offer. Let me know what he says, and we can get this wrapped up today. Because like I said, I got a 2 in front of it.
Have you seen the house or anything?
Well, I'm seeing the pictures online on the MLS. Yeah.
Okay, let me go.
All right, brother. Bye. This is the craziness of realtors, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
This is what we deal with in this industry. He said he don't care about the gross price. I mean, he don't care about the net price. He care about the gross price. I'm like, brother, what are we talking about here?
That's the least important.
Oh,
Smoking
like-
some really good crack. It's okay.
Yeah, it's hilarious, man. I was I had to unmute. I was baffled. I was like, brother, no. I mean, I think it could work though. Nico, I'm gonna, or actually, let's see.
What's up?
I'm gonna send you this address, and I think ARV's in the mid to high 300s. So it can technically work. Let me know if you got it. Nico.
Where'd you send it?
In the StreamYard. It's listed for $280. And I have
I don't have it in StreamYard. I have a Tampa one from Donnelly.
You got to click on your own private chat. Like click on you.
Oh, I just chill in the studio.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yep.
Studio's fine. We're not gonna steal each other.
No, I know. I just didn't want to blow this up. I want to keep the main stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, look at that one for me real quick, and I'm gonna shoot him an offer because he's got to be a better realtor than that.
You're about to put him in his place.
I mean,
you're like, yo, I'm gonna drive to North Carolina and tell you how to do it.
The realtors that think that getting listings at overpriced numbers and unrealistic sellers gets you paid is like the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. It's like, bro, you don't get paid until it closes, like in any other deal. What we talk about?
I mean, the higher gross price helps his commission, is what he's really looking at, not the net.
That's true.
His commission's based on the gross. So I don't know.
It was a moment that came up. The moment that you're right. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
That came up the moment I was like, look, I'm coming without a realtor. I'm covering the closing costs. And obviously, if you could help him out a little bit to get this deal done, since you've been listed for such a long time, would you be opposed to that? He's like, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
We don't care about that.
You went into his commission, Juan.
Yeah. Oh, I always go into their commissions. But I'm like, look, what? I don't do it
like let me get in your pockets, not give you more.
Yeah.
I mean, I followed up with like, look, you deserve to get paid what you get paid, so we could work something out. But I'm trying to figure out what the seller needs to net, and that's when he went to his spiel. I'm like, oh my gosh.
The seller don't care what they net; they care what the fuck he say. They care what they sell it for. That's what they're gonna tell their friends. I'm like, no, brother, they're gonna.
I wish I could record that and send it to the seller.
Versus 50 grand. I think they're gonna want that $100,000 check. They'll be like, yo, I got $100,000.
Yeah, I wish I could record that and send it to the seller. Be like, hey, this is your realtor, just so you know.
True.
I like your setup, Juan. You got the treadmill with calling, so you're burning calories and making dials.
He's been
Hey,
sleeping
for
all
10K,
day.
I'm at. What are we at right now? Let's tell you.
Let's go,
We are
bro.
at 2 hours walk in, and
Jesus.
we are at a distance of.
Do your feet hurt?
No, 3.5 miles. Let's get it.
Go, bro.
Those things are good,
Bro, I went
dude.
to
Our whole team's got them.
Yeah, our whole team's got them. I went to Rome in January, and like we were hitting 15 to 20,000 steps a day without skipping a beat. Bro, I lost weight in Italy. I was like, and I was eating like everything. I was like, and felt good.
Dude, you don't even know it too. You're walking the whole time, be feeling good. I missed it.
It's company protocol, Miko. That's dope. Love it.
Yeah, man, dude, we're walking a ways to that money.
Joey's about to implement it in Colombia now with this.
Yeah.
Yes.
We do walk a lot here, but fuck, I mean, when I'm sitting at the desk, there's no walking that gets done. So we might got
My mind's more active too when I do that, so that's why I got to do it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I make my team go to the gym every single morning. That's our team tradition.
There you go. There you go.
Got to get the blood flowing. Got to get the meditation popping and fucking the book down, and we good.
All right, Durham 280.
Rita knows about the meditation and the gym in the morning.
I should give you my warrior morning routine that I do and see if you can do it.
What is it?
It's just like 2.5, 3 hours, 20-minute blocks in different areas of discipline.
Oh, bro, send it to me.
Okay, perfect. Exclamation point.
Props.
What are you asking for each property? Question mark.
Warrior morning.
Let's start with 716 West Main Street.
Dude, everyone is fascinated with the treadmill.
That's crazy, man. I thought this was like kind of a norm. Everybody do it. To keep your health up, you need to be hitting 10,000 steps a day. Come on. Here in America, we're stuck in cubicles. Don't be part of the rat race.
You guys are in the
We're gonna
Matrix.
see Juan in like a year from now wearing a teal bandana, doing like sweating it to the sails. Like, come on, guys, come on, ladies.
Yeah, it's like
Pump
the
that thing up to
Peloton.
6.
Peloton. I can see that.
I just had the image in my head of Juan on a fucking Peloton. just going down and up and down.
How much you want for your property?
Yeah, dude, I get so
300?
mad.
No way.
They're like, why are you yelling? I'm at a 40% incline.
What are you doing?
I'm going down the hill now.
Give me a Ric Flair.
That's awesome.
Let me keep comping these properties. Nico, you got to comp the first one? I don't know if you
Yeah,
saw
I'm
the
the
text
Dallas one.
messages.
I'm just looking at
Let
this
me know about
Carolina. real quick.
the Carolina one, and then I'm gonna call back. I think like 200 to 210 might work.
I mean, I think they're listed at value, or at least that's what it looks like. But the issue with that is,
Hey Charles, how you doing?
I'm all right, but stuff.
Good, my friend. Did you see my text about 716?
Right.
No, I haven't yet.
Okay. What are you asking for it? See if we can make some work out here.
I got two houses for sale, buddy. I got one 716 West Main and 501.
Yep.
And they're I kind of want to get rid of them at a package deal. I'm trying to move.
Yeah, that's fine. We could do that. I just we do have to contract them separately with the title company and the attorneys. But yeah, we could sell them as a package all day. But what do you? So that's what I'm saying. Individually, if you had to put a range of what you want for each one, what are you asking?
9 and 15 for that one.
20 and 15. Okay. Which one is the one you're living in? Oh no, you said you're not. They're both vacant.
No, I live in 716.
Okay, 716 20. And tell me about that one condition wise. How's it looking right now?
I mean, I live in it. It's a pretty decent condition. I mean, of course, it needs updated.
Right.
Like kitchen bathroom needs updated. But I've painted the inside and stuff. I've been working on. I'm a carpenter myself. And they always say a carpenter's house is the last to get done. It is the truth.
Okay.
You do it all day long. You do it all day long. You don't want to come home and do it sometimes, But the bathroom, kitchen needs updated. Other than that, man, I mean, they're all right. It's all right.
So I care about, like, my team really cares about the majors. New, exactly. There we go. So like the roof, you're saying it's new?
It's 5 years old.
5 years old.
Yep.
Perfect.
And the siding on the outside, smart siding, it's the same, 5 years old.
Okay, perfect. What about your like electrical, plumbing? You got any leaks going on there? Any cracks on the walls?
It's got all text for water pipe.
Is it PEX, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I done it.
You done it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see here. And then timeline wise, because you're obviously living in it. I know you said you want to sell like yesterday, but you're living in the property. So how much time do you need?
We are almost more than half packed already.
More than half packed. Okay. So what?
Yeah, we're on Main Street, and I have 11 grandbabies.
Oh my gosh, 11 grandbabies.
Yeah, so I'm wanting to get the hell off this busy street, and we found a property. And me and my fiance, our grandbabies come over all the time.
Okay.
We're just gonna put a mini house.
Kansas, I need underwriting right now because he's gonna let these go ASAP for crazy cheap.
One of them right now hollering at me. But we're putting a mini house down there.
Nico or Joey, you guys good in
Yeah,
that
just in
area?
the chat. I got you right now.
Okay.
Hopefully Propelio works. Joey, do you have privy?
We got privy too. Where's this one at?
Yeah.
I
What
was
state?
looking at you calling you Joey.
Okay,
just so
perfect, man. I mean, that sounds like the way to get it done.
Can you check Rita's
especially
one?
family's the most
The one in
important
New
thing,
Orleans?
so
Because
let's
New
help
Orleans
you
is the only
out
one I
there.
don't have access
So
to.
508 is
Gotta
vacant,
get
right?
privy again.
Okay, let's see if we get new runs up.
I just want to make sure.
I'm
I'm
checking
pretty sure
Dallas
it's
right
good.
now.
75K. Yeah, the Dallas one, I don't know. If Propelio's right, that one's beat. If Propelio's wrong, then we might be good. There might be something on this. And then I think the Atlanta one's good. Hold on, Joey Dirty is calling me.
Yeah.
She just gave it to y'all?
Yeah, so it sounds like our realtor expert and your realtor are kind of in the same line. The difference is we only work with top realtors in the area, and we're going to spend a good amount of money on marketing. And I like to be straight up and, honest with you. We're trying to find buyers, but the buyers that we're going to bring through are only qualified and ready to go. And so that's why I think if we list them both right around, the 140 range, I think we can make this happen.
Investors, you do your own flips. What would you say we need to do rehab wise on 508?
Well,
estimate.
Builders here, we're
136 square feet, right?
they sold 2 of my houses, and they're at 2.5%.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other people that they would have to come in and see if what their they would have to have the buyer to come up with the other 2%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for us, I mean, it depends. If you want to do this, a flat number that we agreed to, I can work that. Our commission, our percentage into that. I appreciate you, thinking about that. You are a, professional, so you know how it works. So I can do it that way, or if we did the percentage way, it would really have to be, 10%, just because we'd pay the closing cost. We'd have to, compensate our partner realtor, and the reason it's different than just working with the realtor at 2.5% is we have marketing channels and marketing dollars
pending right next door.
behind every single property that we're working.
What'd you say? There's one pending right next door for 17K. Is it this? It's 1,600 square foot, 1,900 build is pending right next door for 17K. It's been up for 217 days, but it's a shitbox. It needs everything. Does yours need a big rehab?
For which property?
This is for Juan's property. Sorry.
Oh, okay. He's on the phone still right now, too.
You said those are 2. I think each one's worth about 17, maybe.
At 1708.
Okay, I'll be back.
I told you with
New doors, new windows
offer on that one right there.
of 115. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that might be a wholesaler as well, or it might be, so, I don't want to steer you away from that or anything, but if you are getting that 115 offer, I'd take that and run, because the sales are slow in the area and it's rough. But I mean, I'd be surprised if they actually close on that one. The numbers, a large percentage of these things never close, because a lot of times people will tell you what you want to hear just so that they can move it forward. But I'm just trying to do you a service. So I know we can get this done at 94 and we can get the other one done at 89. And that at least gets you, you owe them free and clear. So that at least gets you, close to 200K in your pocket. And then we can work on the other properties for you, and we can try to win bigger on those for you.
1708, you would offer 94,000.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Just because the rehab, to get it up to the comparables in the area of right around 120, 130s, even in the 145s, or like that 160 that you showed me, that address that was, 168. That would be like $50,000-$60,000 in rehab, because they redid everything, in that home. It's immaculate. So if we had to do that to get up to that range, that's why we'd have to be at 94, because, add 60K to that, and we're looking at, right where we can be. So
the house right next door sold for 179.5.
Do you know the address on that one?
1708, yes. Pretty decent area, yes.
No, it's definitely a decent area, and you have some of the better homes on the area. I'm just, and I can go back to the finance department, see if I can get a little bit higher, but this is, you got to remember, we started at 68, and 74. So I've done my absolute best to get as high as I can. I think if I go any higher, I'm going to be, giving you cupcakes and butterflies instead of reality,
Well, 1708. Let's see. If I get 100,000 from you, it would be gone.
All right, so I'd have to go up 6.
At 1631, I would have to get at least 120. 20,000 on that. That's pretty nice. That's where I'm working at right now.
Yeah.
But no doors in the upstairs, a lot of painting, big front porch and everything. Yes.
Oh yeah, you redid the porch. All right, yeah. Let me go back and tell them that you're doing some painting, that you redid that front porch. I did forget about that. Let me see if I can get the 100K approved. I don't know if I'll be able to get the 120, but maybe with some of that stuff you've done with the curb appeal, maybe it'll work out, but it might be a stretch. So yeah, let me,
let me know here probably tomorrow then.
All right. Well, either way, I'd call you back just real quick just to tell you, or I can text you if that's all right.
No, I don't do no texting or nothing. I do straight phone.
Roger that. Well, I'll try to call you tomorrow, but if they tell me that we can do your numbers, I might be too excited. I might have to call you today, but I'll try to hold back. All right.
Okay, good enough. Then. All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, bye. Man, I don't know. I got to rework that. Might be able to do it.
Give it a shot. We're in the middle of validating the contracts right now. So just make sure the numbers pencil.
Yes, we are.
Oh. I put my notes on that Dallas one.
Nico, were you able to look at the one? What was the one we were talking about? New Orleans.
Oh, no. Let me look at that one next.
Okay.
That's a hot one, bro.
You're still figuring out the first one, though?
I was just finalizing numbers here with Joey on the Dallas.
Yeah, that one's weird. I'm on the phone with Joey right now. That one's weird because it's like the numbers pan out if you look at it off ARV and shit. But if you look
the
at
numbers
it
should work. The failed listing counters it is half the problem. And then
can you move that to your guys is the question.
With the failed listing, it makes it harder because people are going to say that
it's only worth less than that.
Right. It's like how could it be worth more than 4 or 515 if it was canceled listing at 515? And I think that listing was there for like 60 days.
209. On PropStream it says 206 days on market.
Well, there was two accounts. There was the first listing started back in July of last year, and it went all the way to November of last year. That was 135 days.
Was it pre-construction or was it post-construction? You know,
new construction because it's sold post-construction. Yeah, when it was a tear down. It was sold back in 24 for 120 grand. Then someone tore it down, built this thing. They tried to sell it in 25, didn't work out. Then on December 6th of 25, they relisted it. They let it go till February of this year for 60 days at 515. Well, 525 is where they started. In the beginning of January, they dropped it to 515. And so then for another like 20, 30 days, they let it ride for that 515 and it still's never sold. Then they dropped it. And they publicly had those notes that I just sent you. Like they were willing to give concessions. They're offering a 10K concession on the 515. Motivated seller. So like I wonder there's got to be more about it, because technically then if they were doing the 10K concession, they were really willing to accept 505.
And no one bought it at 505 then.
Right. It failed as a listing at 515 with a 10K concession, which means it should have sold at 505 if somebody was going to buy it by those terms.
And no one bought it. That one's a weird one, bro.
Yeah. Doesn't mean we can't take a shot at it. No. But based on that, like my inkling would be then it's worth 500 or less because of those two truths. It has a failed listing at 515 plus the 10K concession wasn't enough to sell it. So now it's got to be worth less than that. The other thing is we have the neighbor who's significantly smaller, right? The neighbor was smaller. It was 1,000 square foot smaller, but it sold for 487. For 450. They sold for 450.
454, 454. Yeah. But that was only 2,100 square feet.
That was 2,100 square feet. And we're how big?
We're 31.
We're 30 something, right? Yeah. And then we have another neighbor. Yeah. We have the other guy who's further down from us. He's 259 square feet bigger than us, same age, brand new build, and they sold for 670.
Yep.
So the issue is if we don't have the neighbor factor in, you don't factor in the failed listing, we should be worth more. But
yeah, it would be worth 600. But
yeah, but with the list, if we were worth 600, then somebody would have stole it at 505 on the market.
Exactly.
So that's why it's like, how could it really be worth 600 if someone wouldn't buy it for 505?
I think it's worth 500, 480, some shit like that. Like, is it literally worth that? I don't know. But I think the market spoke on that one. The market screamed on that one.
Right. Like, I mean, it could have been a bad
actually,
realtor. It for sure could have been a bad realtor. But
yeah, too.
I mean, how bad of a realtor do you have to be to not be able to sell a house that's at a visual 100K discount? So
100%.
There's either something we don't know about this house, or
Like the construction was really bad, maybe.
Yeah, maybe the layout's just horrendous for the price point. Maybe, I don't know. Like there's got to be something missing because the math doesn't math. But that's the big issue on it that I'm seeing. Do I believe what Joey's saying too about what the ARV should be, even conservatively at 580? Absolutely. But the failed listing negates that. So that's the problem.
That's what I'm saying. And it's not like it was up for 30 days and they took it off. Like I beat that objection many times. And we sold it to someone that did a hotel and they made a killing.
Exactly.
But this one's like, no, you're fucked. Like you
were 60 days at a discount listing, and they were listed at what Joey thinks ARV is, 580, back in 2025 for 115 days.
And the market was softened. Well, actually, the market in Dallas did suck in 2025, right?
It did. I mean, it's soft. This area of Dallas is good, but like it's still softening. And this price point is definitely not as easy to move as the more, I guess, like affordable housing prices. Although 500, as crazy as it is, like 500 is kind of like upper middle class Dallas. So like it's not really priced out.
All right, so I'm sending out an offer. And he said,
"Get it, my man."
Let's go. Wait, you're doing what one?
Sending out an offer to get it signed. He said he'll get it signed here in a bit. I'm gonna jump back on a call with him. It's that Kansas one. It's 2 deals. It's gonna be sold. Should work because he was asking 20 on one, 15 on the other. Got him down to be about what you're saying, 17 each. Is that what you want me to get it under contract, Joey, or is that what it's selling at each? 17?
I think that's what they're selling at each because there's one pending that was up for a fucking very long time.
They're all up for a long time here for sure.
Yeah.
But I do see some. So I mean, he bought this back in 06 for 20,000.
And what's he selling to you for?
19 for the bigger one, 1,100 square foot one, and the 900 square foot one for 15. And I do see one comp here on the MLS. Yes, they're all taking forever to sell, 142 days. Sold for 105,000 at 1,200 square feet, so just about 100 square feet bigger.
Yeah.
And he lives in it. He says he's done brand new roof, plumbing, electrical are fine, but he's like, you're gonna have to cosmetic it up, obviously, to get it ARV.
Bill, I figured it out.
Yeah.
This house is backing retail land and warehouse land. So that means this thing is going to lose 20% in value being backed to warehouse and infrastructure. You're not going to have beautiful houses behind you unless they rezone this thing. You have a chance of being backed by a warehouse or something commercial.
Well, let me see. And in front of, the front of it still hasn't been built up yet, but so you're saying like this big ass field right here that's like warehouse land potentially?
Yeah, let me show you. I don't want to get in trouble.
Fuck it, we're this deep in already.
I know, right? So here's our house. Here's that neighbor that sold at 554. But this is warehouse, and this is retail land, retail trade.
So that might be getting built up into a big ass apartment complex or some shit then.
got to be something. It's not going to be beautiful houses. It's going to be
something
industrial.
obnoxious.
So this, in the rule of thumb, especially when we're hitting the 500-600 price point, is you're going to lose like 15-20%.
So then what would we call it then for ARV?
So if we were, let's say we were the 600, so you're going to lose that 20 immediately. So you're losing that 120. So you're already at, what is that, 480? Yeah.
480, 600. Dude, your math is so good. God damn, 480.
Yeah.
This is why I love Nico's brain, guys. I just need to just take his brain and make a fucking copy of it.
Love you, man.
So love you too, my brother. So 480.
That makes sense because if it's so that like let's run this whole thing back now. 480. Yeah. The reason it didn't sell at 505 is because you're 15K overpriced.
So that means we need that contract at 380 to wholesale it, give or take.
Yeah, I mean that's what I texted, right? What I say? I said
370 because I have one more wholesaling kind of similar numbers. Actually, no, we're 100 grand off. Never mind. We were at 280 and we sold it for 300. He bought it for 307, and he's selling it for 450. 307. He's selling it for 450. Yeah, so you need this at like 300, 310, 320, something in that range. Because it doesn't need any work.
Yeah. And that's, I think I was saying Novation, maybe you can get it like 410 for a quick list and rip. But realistically, wholesale, what did I say? I wanted it 380, 390, 395 max. Yeah.
So we got to get a price reduction on that.
Yeah. For it to qualify.
Okay. That's fair. What about, I think the second one too is shot because fucking Joey said he actually had that one under contract and he was going to close on it. He couldn't even fucking close on that one.
The second one?
The Atlanta one.
Atlanta. Let's take a look.
I thought it was close. I do cash comps when I fucking do my stuff, just so you guys all know. Like that's how I just solely go off buyers, unless we're novating.
Like what your buyers have bought for?
Yeah, like I'll look in that area and see what cash buyers have bought for. If it's a wholesale, it's a little different of a play, obviously. But for your traditional, the house needs work, we're selling it to a flipper or buy and hold investor, I always just go off the average of cash comps. That's how I do my underwriting. I never touch ARV and flip calculators. I don't that shit gets you hurt in a fucking nationwide campaign, trust me.
Yeah, I could see that. A lot more speed behind that kind of thing.
Oh yeah. And you also know, like, dude, if no one's bought in that fucking area, why are we wholesaling there? It's like trying to sell drugs to a freaking church. Like, we're not going to do it.
I mean, depends on the church. You never know.
Depends on the drug.
There's some churches, especially some in Waco, Texas, that, well, they weren't churches, but
what were they doing?
There's been so many cults in these areas. It's been crazy, man.
That's
honestly,
crazy.
my wife was as a counselor. You should hear the story she hears.
I got to hear some of this.
Yeah. I'm surprised there's people out there, unfortunately.
I mean, I am very big into what's the word I'm thinking of?
Go Donnelly. Do you need me to run that Fort Worth one?
I think I said 120 was where he was going to make the offer
on Fort Worth.
Did Donnie get another contract?
No,
he sent another one out. Send him out.
Okay.
What were you saying though, Debo?
Alternative medicine. That's what I'm a big believer in.
I've been hearing a lot of that. I mean, between Mexico and I'm sure Colombia, like a lot of foreign countries, not the United States, are believing in alternative medicines, but they're natural products. Like it's not man-made things.
No, exactly. Like mushrooms and stuff like that. It's very, it's actually bent. Like if you look it up, because like at first I used to think I'm doing drugs. I was like, this is cool. But
you still are.
But then I looked deeper into it, and it actually, like, at least mushrooms, psilocybin, it literally connects neural pathways. It improves neuroplasticity in the brain. So, like, that's the only thing I used to do terrible things back in my old life, and that's the only thing I've ever taken that actually improves your brain. It's a net positive, not a net negative.
I know my wife talked about it before.
Yeah, with the right scientific research, and there's some doctors out there that have applied it with, depression as well as Alzheimer's and traumatic brain injuries, and have shown positive results. It is a very unique substance to even talk about or go into. But there are a lot of doctors and high level professionals who are really putting some effort behind it, especially some in, overseas and, different countries, and especially in the UK. And, there's a lot of positive results coming out of it. So, it's definitely something that could be a safe alternative, I think, with enough research.
Yeah, with enough research and the right environment and the right people.
I would say the environment too. We're about to turn to like a Joe Rogan podcast real quick.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
This is shit I love.
Dude, this Fort Worth house is so small. It's just
it's a 700 square foot house. I literally have one in Fort Worth we just bought that's fucking that small too. We did a share buyout on it, but yeah, it's a fucking tiny guy.
It's just crazy.
But they actually sell for good prices, bro. The one we had, it was in the hood. But the ARV was like in the 2s, and I was like, holy shit, bro, this thing's so tiny. How?
It's crazy what people spend money on in this area. Right, so I think we're right here. I'm guessing this thing's in bad shape.
We gotta finish the comps. We need New Orleans.
Hey Nico, I text you. I know that's your market, so
you got him, my man.
And I'm checking Donnie's right now. Donnie, don't gulp too hard.
Don't gulp.
Is this a house, Donnie?
I think he's on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sir. Let me look up here. I was calling about, I believe you have a home for sale.
Yeah. A couple of
Beautiful. Well, that makes it easy. It was, let me see here. I want to get the right address for you.
Oh, this is land.
Yeah, don't sell my house where I'm living.
Real quick, Bibbo, what'd you say, Donnelly, to offer on that Fort Worth one?
I said about 120 max. Was I
to
too high?
On? Yeah, it's way too high.
Like, fuck. Well, the guy wanted 170. I don't think he locked it up anyways.
I think you need to be at 80. I think the ARV is only 150.
150 for that one. Fuck, I was very far off.
Well, because like the neighbor sold at 920 square feet at 188, and our other neighbor right to the left of us is the same size, 746. They're pending at 147.
Oh, and that's fixed up.
I'm looking at him now.
No,
he's as is. Okay, so that's good. That's real good. Okay, shit. So this guy's.
I saw 150 as is too for at a 21977, and that's why I was like 120. I think max because I don't think we could sell for this much. But
147. If they got an offer as is, maybe we're the same quality.
There's two listings here. There's one that sold for 140 as well as is.
Okay,
yeah,
I'd say close.
I think 130s. Yeah, I think 130 is probably the most we would move this out. Maybe 120, where I said the offer might be what it would be at.
I think conservatively 120, so I'd say MAO 110.
You're a Fort Worth guy.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. All right. Alex was talking to somebody.
South Long Avenue. That's BUD.
We got to figure out Donnie's one right now.
Yes. Where did your deal go? Here it is, my man.
Where did land go? Right there, boom. The only thing is there's no land that's sold in this area, I don't think. Okay. I hate land, if I'm being honest. It's just one. I
don't mind it, but it's got.
I'm usually pretty fast at
too.
looking these up. So.
Oh, okay. You want me to call you back in an hour?
We move land quite often, honestly, in the metroplexes and around the metros. You can get some big swings on those things, man.
Back when I was younger, I moved to northern Michigan, and I lived outside for a couple of years, and built my own cabin in the woods. So that's a northern Michigan number. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Wide land on Nico. We said no.
Yeah, right.
That's a long way from us.
Yep. Yeah. Well, now I moved down to Texas, but but yeah, I'm having trouble with this 11133. Let me what was the
Checking what you sent me
read
now,
again?
man. Nelson. Tell me details on condition, question mark.
I don't know why it was giving me trouble, but thank you.
Okay.
And yeah, if I just wanted to verify that I had the right addresses first, and then I can definitely call you back. It looks like it's this one's has like a black iron fence around it.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, the one on Budlow.
Yeah.
Yes. Habitat for Humanity came in and built a very nice development.
Cool.
Just did nice things for our neighborhood, and they put a fence between my property and their property, and never even gave me a bill. They said, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure."
That's amazing. So is this a 396 square foot house?
The reason that I don't get a lot of calls is because the county says it's a tiny little house. We enclosed big parts of the house when it had a major fire, and so it is 800 square feet, 2-bedroom, 1 bath.
Got it. All right, 800-1. Yeah, that definitely changes some things on that one.
Sure. We got a 400 square foot basement, and they're very rare in Los Angeles to have a basement in your house.
Yeah. What year was it built? Because they stopped building those. What, in like putting basements in the 70s or something?
I have no idea. All the houses I have, there are no basements.
Yeah, I missed that from Michigan. Always having a basement. That was
yes.
That was cool. But yeah, I think I found this other one too. I think I had this one. I'm trying to see. The picture is blurred out on it, but it looks like a chain link fence, and then there's a wooden fence to the right where the driveway is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And that one, that was 2 on a lot. I bought it for peanuts, and a neighbor had to tell me, walking by, "Missed the other house." I said, "What other house?" You're standing on part of the foundation. It's burnt to the ground. So it is ready for another 2-bedroom house to be built on that property. And,
so it's 2 lots, 1 house right now?
It's 2 lots. One house, but it was 2 houses.
And is that other lot like a separate address?
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Yeah,
Sure
it was, but not anymore. Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, what were you looking to get for, for the one in Compton?
You know what? I was very optimistic, but Compton is such a bunch of assholes in the city.
Yeah.
Kenneth offered me 3 or 4 years ago that she offered me $400,000, and then she gave me the package from the city of Compton. They wanted me to do 23 things to the house before I sold. Now in place, there's a procedure where you can sell it as is, where it is, and you're going to do not responsible for everything. They ask for things like a brand new concrete driveway. Well, who's going to do that? They're selling property and moving on with their lives.
Yeah, we do as is, and our whole point is to come in there and flip that stuff. And honestly, we don't want you to fix that. And I'll be upfront with you because that's how we get the price that makes sense for us, because we add up the different costs that's associated with us updating it, and that affects the offer price.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah. And it just makes it simpler for you, so you don't have to do it.
Yeah. And then the nice thing about the Compton property, it's on the corner of School Street and Dwight. And the crazy tenant 7 years ago, her car caught fire in the garage and burnt to the ground. And her ex-husband said, "Don't worry about it, I'm a contractor." And he built me a brand new garage.
Oh my gosh.
Just ready to turn into a additional dwelling unit. It's nice. Just run some electricity and water from the house, and you got another possibility of 2 bedrooms.
That's awesome.
Very nice of them.
Absolutely. The one thing that's holding me back is the 1926 build year. It's kind of capping me on the, on the value in the area. And you know better than I do, but I mean, I'm looking at, I think 400,000 a couple of years ago, that was probably pretty high. That included you doing all the repairs though?
I'm property manager. There were no repairs to be done. So.
No, yeah, I mean, the city wanted you to do all this stuff.
Oh yeah. No. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Yes.
Okay. Because we could probably do, I could probably do 400 or 410 cash offer, and we could close pretty quick on this.
Yeah, but what about a lot ready to be built? There are no lots in the city of Compton.
Yeah.
Ready to go, and this has a nice fence already.
Well, you said they're really nice and easy to work with down there, right?
Yeah.
The city?
No.
Exactly. That's why we can't really, unfortunately, I can't use that as like a selling point with my investor, because they know the area too. And they're going to be like, no, Compton's going to give me way too much trouble to split this and turn it into another lot and bill. I'm not going through that. So they're probably going to try to sell it as is, leave it as one lot. And that's why I think that 410 price is probably the max we could go. I agree with you, there's no lots, but the city being jerks that they are, that's, we can't really sell on that, unfortunately.
You know what? And I guarantee that there's the new tenants, a very, very nice tenant. I want to give her, she's month to month. I want to give her at least 60 days to find a new house. But she takes care of the property. She paid for a fence on the additional lot, and she has her dog in a doghouse out there. So,
well, do you have a mortgage on it?
Yeah, I don't have that price in front of me.
No worries.
I do have small mortgage on the Budlong house. I owe $24,000.
Okay.
So that's.
So one thing I'm thinking for this one, for the Compton house, you have this good renter in there. Yes. She's got her dog in her dog house. She enjoys the property. Have you considered selling it to her where you are the bank? One of the things we specialize in is creative financing or seller financing. And we could get you set up with a third-party processing company who handles all the payments. So it's not like you collecting the payment or anything. They take the payment from her and they make the mortgage payment, on the property. And, until that's paid off, or until the term of that is, it'll probably be 7 years. Do you think she'd be able to come up with a little bit of cash down? I mean, unless you wouldn't want, that much cash down, we'd probably have to have at least $15,000 in order to get everything paid for and done, as well as, getting the closing costs done. Do you think she would have $15K cash that she could buy it as like a seller finance, and then you could be the hero?
Yes. You know what? She is a very sophisticated businesswoman. She ran 2 car rental agencies at the LA airport. And she was just very, very successful. And I know that she's she made the offer 2 or 3 years ago out of the blue, like, hey, I'll buy this house. And one other thing is her teenage daughter is the star of my church softball team. And
wow.
I said, what, your daughter wants to play softball? Okay, here's the schedule. And she even brings grandma and grandpa to watch her play softball.
that is so awesome.
So
that would be great. And I think what we could do is we could send you out the creative financing paperwork, and then we could help her go, you could just give us her info and we could help her go through that process. Maybe if she had, $15,000, $20,000, most of these places require, a little bit of, skin in the game in order for them to, do the third party processing and have it, handled at a title company, and there's costs associated with that. So yeah, talk to her and see if she can do it, but we can definitely sell it to somebody else. So do you want me to send out that, creative financing?
I think I'm more interested in since I just owe peanuts on the Budlong property.
Okay.
And
let's look at that real quick. Yeah.
That's that sad story is that I have a reverse mortgage on my my principal residence that I inherited, and I've got to pull a significant amount of cash out of selling one of the houses and pay that down and get a conventional mortgage for the balance. So,
Well, do you need more than like 204? Because unfortunately, that's probably the most I can offer on that Budlong is 204.
yeah.
And that's and if I see interior pictures, and I think, you know, if up to 30, you know, if because it's 800 square feet, so if we have to do like 20 or 30K, because everyone wants everything brand new nowadays, so if we have to do that, you know, it might have to be, you know, 30K lower, so, you know, we might have to look at like 174 would be the lowest if it's really bad, but if it's in pretty good shape, I could see us being up around 200,000.
Mm-hmm. I've got a list of comps coming in of recent sales that I'm supposed to get in my car and drive around and look at it. But we have one recent sale 1 block away from the Dwight House.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go look at that and compare it with my holdings. So that's what I'm going to do there.
Okay.
So
yeah, so Dwight House, I'll kind of leave that for you, and then if you want us to help sell it to your current tenant through Creative Finance, we can handle all the paperwork, all that kind of stuff, and get it done for you. But with Budlong, do you want me to send out that offer at, you know, I'll do it at 204, and, you know, just with the understanding that if I get a contractor in there and he says, hey, this is going to need a lot more work than we thought, then, you know, then we'll have to drop it. But I can send it out at 200,000, and you know, we can get that started and done today.
yeah. I've got 2 tenants on the Budlong property. One just he rents the backyard, and the tenant in the house, a good responsible tenant that wires me monthly the rent check, but I'm pulling $2,000 a month from that. So.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, because the rental usually it's 1% rental is the value, and so that makes sense with that 200,000. So that makes me feel confident as well. But you got to tell me, what's this backyard rental about? Is this guy living in a tent?
He just puts auto parts there.
Okay, storage.
Improves the fencing, and he understands that he has 30 days notice when we're going to do something that to move on to another property and move his auto parts. But he's very successful, and I like the $700 bills that he hands my son every month when he swings by to get some rent. So
yeah, that's always a good thing when you're collecting.
Whoever heard of renting a backyard for $700?
Yeah. Well, instead of $700 bills every month, I want to give you 2,000. You know, I think $100 bills at once. You know, we can do 200K. You know, so do you want me to send that out for you? Or?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What's a good email address?
My email address is kept down for a month. I could give you a mailing address.
A mailing address.
Or tomorrow when we talk, I'll have my son's email address, and he'll get it to him. He'll print it up for me, and he handles all my reps.
Okay. Do you think
bilingual?
Do you think I could? Oh, perfect. Do you think I could get his phone number and I could text him and get his email just to tell him, like, hey, I want to send this stuff out so you and your dad can review it?
That'd be call me later, or call me tomorrow. No, let me see. Is today Saturday? Yeah. So yeah, Sunday I'm in church. No, call me Monday. I'll have his phone number, and it's a 310 area code number, and he will give you that. He will give you, and then in that way he'll also be looking for it to arrive to his email address.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, I still might text you today just to try to get that just because Monday I got a crazy day. So if I could get it to him today, we don't have to talk about it till Monday.
Let me see. Never mind. I have the JJ Peacock's cell phone number right in front of me. That's 310 area code 880-7019.
All right. So I'll give him a call and I'll just get his permission to email that out, and then we'll at least get it out to you. And then Monday afternoon, or really early, if it works for you, really early, I can do that.
I think he's having a stress attack for his 4-year-old daughter.
Oh, geez.
We've got 35 people arriving in 1 hour.
Oh my God.
He just even snapped at me. I go, can't you see I'm busy? Okay, I just wanted a bowl of raisin bread, but so
I won't bug him. Got it.
We could continue that tomorrow afternoon. Here he's available all afternoon on Sundays too, and
Perfect.
then our Monday morning. So
Sounds perfect.
Okay.
It was wonderful talking to you. We can definitely get this done and take care of that reverse mortgage issue. I'm sorry that you got into that. Those things, can really be a bad deal. So yeah, we will get this done, and I look forward to doing business with you.
Okay, thank you, my friend. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yep. Bye-bye. Man. Well, it'll be a deal, just not today.
Alex. Yes, sir. Good stuff, Alex.
Man, I'm still going to try to get the email address today, but that'll be a deal, dude. I mean, that's
Where is it?
easily. It's in Los Angeles, California.
Ooh, I like Cali.
Dude, I mean, the Zillow is way off because it's listing it as a 11396.
Yeah.
He's saying it's a 21800 after the fire and they came in and redid it. And so, if that's the case, then the value is like 480, 490 in the area, even though that's that small, which is crazy to look at these prices on some of these 800 and 700 square foot homes, like in California. It's nuts. But yeah, so 200K. And if it just got redone, 4 years ago because of the fire, I don't know. I mean, it's Habitat for Humanity, so who knows how good it is. But
Gotcha.
and we'd have to check to make sure there's not a Habitat for Humanity lien.
There might be a lien there, and usually sometimes they sell it to their own.
Yeah.
Sucks, but
yeah, you're right.
Oh, wait, Nico, did you respond to me? Nico, are you here? Oh, he's on the phone. For that, I want to call, see if I can get that offer approved for the Durham property. Nikolai. I'm just gonna text him. I don't know why I'm doing the Google chat. Hey, bro, for the Durham property, I want to get an offer in. What do you think MAO is? Question mark. Call because we need this signed. Oh crap. Let me see. Thought I hit send. Okay, there it is. Boom. All right, let's get this signed. Where's his number?
The call cannot be completed as dialed.
Right.
All right, we're at the last 5 minutes, guys. Final stretch.
In 30 to 45 minutes?
Yeah, that's where he told me he'd be home. I don't know what he's doing. I think he might be fishing with his kids or something, but I know he cut it pretty short with me and him. We're good friends.
Gotcha. Okay. But he said he was all cool with it, right?
I could call him and ask him, make sure he got it at least.
Yeah, if he could look at it on his cell phone and whatever, just because I want to make sure A1 he got it, and then B, if any topic, it's pretty simple purchase agreement, purchase price, all that stuff.
All right, I'll call him real quick.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Bye. Get it signed in 5 minutes, please. All right, I sent out 3 offers. For sure, 1 will get signed. Has anyone gotten a contract signed? I just want to make sure.
Nico, can you check on 125 Mistletoe? He said he was signing. He was at work, so he was like, as soon as I get to it, I'm signing.
Mistletoe.
That's a good deal.
I think Nico's in the midst of a call or something.
Okay.
He is. He doesn't care about us anymore.
He's lost day 3. Last 5 minutes, he had to clock out. He had to clock out early, guys.
Olivia's getting ready. She's like, "Dang, I got this." Not if my guy signs right now, Olivia. Not if my guy signs.
Listen, I'm ready to clock out. Start calling my leads. But unfortunately, the belt will be mailed to me. Appreciate y'all.
Wait, what?
It's looking like that.
I will see y'all. I am gonna hop off and start calling my leads.
I appreciate you, Olivia, for
But
hanging
yeah,
out.
no, this was awesome. Regardless, however it goes, this was great.
I love it. Well, I'll have to. Are you on Instagram or anything?
I am on my business is on Instagram, Facebook. I am on TikTok and Facebook.
You know, I don't have anybody's number in the thread here. If you want in the private chat, send me over like the link to your Facebook and I'll add you, and then I'll get all your information and we'll have to try and see what we can do together here.
All right.
Or I guess you can put it in the group. You can put it in the group chat wherever you want to put it at.
Okay, I got you.
And definitely thank you for hanging out with us and giving us your time for 3 days.
Hell yeah, always.
Ah, man.
I love a good friendly competition.
Get this one signed. If I get it signed in the next 30 minutes, that counts, right?
Hey, you know what? The thing is, the competition is the belt. The signing of the contracts, whether they're this week, next week, that's the real money. So it's what.
Yeah, you're right.
You gotta keep your eyes on the
Guys,
prize.
we're doing the contract review right now to see what contracts were movable and what contracts weren't movable. So we do need a little bit more time to get that shit figured out, and then we will be back.
At least
in the
I'll
chat
send you
right
the
now
link
what I
to
did.
Instagram.
Yeah, I'm asking for an appeal on mine because I don't think you guys are looking at 1.2 acres on this thing in Atlanta, Georgia, where they're going for 223 and for lot. Like, I don't know.
And
Gotta push back on that.
You didn't send me the link to your stuff.
See you, Olivia.
You
Take
sent the
care.
link
Crush
to my
it. Have a
Facebook
great
page.
one. Get those leads. Let's get it.
I'll get her information later.
No, she put in her Instagram and well, actually, I think she copied it wrong.
That's what I said. Yeah, it's just like the link to Instagram.com.
Oh, Nelson, she's declared
Well, maybe
winner.
that was
Is that what
intentional.
it is?
She was just like, "Yeah, I'll give it to you," and then
That's a minute early, so she clocked. So she basically technically canceled.
Oh, that's a DQ.
Fuck
Bad.
yeah, bro. That's a DQ.
Me
God
and
damn.
Donnelly's fighting
I'm
for the
fucking-
belt.
I'm saying it's a DQ all day.
Me
Yeah.
and Donnelly fighting for the belt. All right, we just, kind of like the Joker and Batman. Just he's gonna break his stick and whoever gets out of here, man. Just me and you, bro. All right. In the chat, how many miles do you think I got in the last 3 hours, ladies and gentlemen? Put your
6.4.
thoughts. How much?
6.4 miles.
Let's see what the chat thinks.
You just like saying the chat.
Oh, I love saying the chat. I've always heard chat, so I'm saying chat. What up, chat?
Did you get that treadmill from Amazon one?
Nah, dude, you got to be on that Facebook Marketplace move, man.
Oh yeah, all the deals are there,
free.
bro.
All the deals are there, bro.
Put Facebook Marketplace in the chat. No, I'm just kidding.
Literally got this one for $50 or $60, which I mean you could get on Amazon like $80 brand new, but
Is this static still a problem?
No, it's not anymore. Thank God. I don't know what was going on that week. I was like freaking static shock out here. Static shock. Oh, dude, I checked their Google chat and I was like, yeah, for a second, I was like, what the heck, Nico? Then I realized it was the YouTube.
All right, guys, officially 12:01. So I know they're going to be running the numbers and they're going to get it all to us. But that's, like I said earlier, that's just for the competition. You guys still have leads, still work them, still get them in. We're still going to get them dispoed and we're still going to make money. So I don't know who's the belt, which way the belt's going to go because I got to check all that out. But don't let that
check
be
if
what
they're
stops
movable. Check if they're movable. You know what I'm saying?
Hello, hey Todd, how you doing, brother? It's Niall. Give me a call.
I was trying to sneak one in.
I'm good, brother. I'm good. Give me a call with that property on his
Niall said the belt doesn't matter. He's going to get the money.
Yeah, he's potentially get an offer on that one at this time. You going? Why go with a realtor? Would you not be better off getting a cash offer? We cover you, save them costs and expenses.
I love that. Yes, it would, Donnelly. I would like that offer. Can you?
That's really good.
Guinness? Rita, are you a Knicks fan?
Got it, man. Got it. Totally.
Kind of, bro. I mean, they fell off, bro. After what they did last.
Guys,
You speaking to a realtor already? How much they say they can sell it for?
I'm not
Guys, we're
into sports,
finalizing the
but-
contract review right now. There are some contracts that are going to
Okay.
need price
Well, okay.
reductions.
I will reach back in with you in the next couple
Don't say my
days.
name. It's not mine for sure.
The ones that need price reductions, we're going to let you guys know, and then you'll have till end of day today to get that price reduction locked in. After tonight, if there's no price reductions locked in, it's done. And then we will be announcing the winners. I want to say either tomorrow or Monday, but like live, it will be getting announced for everybody.
What about
Oh, it'll be
contracts that are
live?
pending?
Say it again.
What about
No,
contracts?
anything
live?
that's pending, whatever has been signed is done. Now it's literally just based on whose contracts have gotten our actual contracts or not. Like, can we actually dispo them? And then as long as the ones that are dispoed are the ones that count, the ones that you need price reductions on, we'll let you know immediately. Like within the next 15 minutes, we're finalizing all the comps right now. And then you guys will have till end of day today to get it done. So I think 5 or 6, Nico, if you could hear me. What time?
Okay, there we go. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Turn the speakers back on. Okay. Yes. So we are right at the cutoff. We are going to allow for any contracts that currently exist to be corrected because we're pretty close on almost all of them. All of them just need a minor reduction or change of closing strategy to work. So you said by end of day today, is that the plan?
Yeah, end of day today, 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock. What do we think is fair? It's 1 right now, my time.
What are all the time zones that we're working with here? Is there anybody on Pacific or Mountain?
I'm on MS.
You're on MST?
Yes, sir.
With the time change, what time is that for you?
That's 2 hours back, so it's
Yeah.
11 for Donnie right now.
So I'm an hour. CST is an hour ahead of me, and then EST is 2 hours ahead of me.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm thinking Arizona's the only one that can backfire sometimes. All right. So I would say like 5 p.m. We could do 5 or 6 p.m. Donnelly's time. Like that's like end of day, which would be 6 o'clock CST, 7 o'clock EST.
Correct.
I think that's fair. That's more than enough time.
That gives everybody, that gives Donnelly the true end of day, and that gives everybody else like their end of days.
Yeah, because Donnie's worried. He's like, man, I might need to get a price reduction. He's like, I need all the time. Nah, I'm messing with you, Don.
So we're sending everybody right now messages about what reductions you need to fix the deal or what corrections you need to make the deal viable. But everyone is very close, so we're still counting them as contracts. We just need them to be actually in a place where dispo makes sense instead of it being a gamble. So,
And then if the price reductions don't get done, then it doesn't count as contracts, correct?
correct, that'll boot out.
They will get booted out, and then that will determine the criteria for the winner.
Correct. So whoever has the viable contract at the end of this. Now, if we have two people who have viable contracts, then we'll have to determine a tiebreaker. But that's the only one.
Might be whoever got it first. We might do
Probably
a
whoever got
timestamp
it
thing.
first. Yeah,
I think
we
that's
do
gonna be the fairest way, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna talk amongst ourselves right now. We're gonna get this done, and we will be keeping y'all posted. But just make sure you guys can get some goddamn price reductions if you need them, because the closers can close a contract, right? But a true closer, a cleaner, those are the ones that can get the price reductions after that bitch is locked up.
Let's clean it up. I just
Let's clean it
noticed
up.
we lost Olivia here. Where'd she go?
Yeah, she hopped off a little bit early.
Oh, she automatically got DQ'd. So especially if she's gonna go for PRs, it's a wrap. Just the next one.
She hopped off to start calling back her lead. She said,
Nah, she's
so
great.
she's still
Frankie
working.
here too, though. Live. What's up? Send me your leads, boys and girls. I'll close them.
All right, so that's a wrap on the day? It sounds like,
Yes,
and then
sir.
we're going to let the
We'll do
work tonight, and then we'll announce tomorrow.
Or tomorrow,
Yes.
Whenever you
What-
guys want to.
Where
We'll
does Olivia live? Is she East Coast?
Maryland.
Maryland.
CST.
Yeah, she's in Maryland.
So she gets by 7 p.m.
Nico and Nelson, I'll send you guys a quick Google Meet, and then let's quick finalize these numbers. Then let's get the fuck out of here, because I'm gonna go drive my car around the city. The fuck out of my house.
got to run as well. So I'm going to end this stream now. Thank you, everybody, for coming. You guys can say some. Well, that's it. We'll just wrap it there, and then you send me that Google Meet, and we'll get our day started. Appreciate
Oh, yeah.
everyone for watching, checking us out,
Thanks so
tuning in, calling the leads, giving us 3 days of your time. I'm super appreciative, and we will do it again and make even more money next time.
Amen.
Sure.
Amen. Amen. It was an awesome run. I can't wait to see who the winner is.
There we
Hell
go.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Let's
All
get
right,
it.
appreciate
Peace
all.
out, everybody.